We have a warlock this time. We need to give Sai a Vanis as well.
You don't have enough bag space.
Hey, what?
Dude, how? How?
In 2025?
In this economy?
Doesn't have enough space.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh,
Just
okay,
give him something instead.
Dude, I have like,
Yeah, give me something.
It's
I have like
maybe
140 slots in my bag. How?
What the fuck is that? I don't even know what that is.
Put all your reagents in your warbound back, dude.
And I was doing professions earlier, and I haven't cleared them out yet.
Just summon your war bag and just empty deposit.
How the fuck do I get a warbank?
You press your spellbook button, you go to general. And
No,
you
he probably hasn't done the quest, bro.
No, you have to finish.
You gotta think about who you're talking to.
You have to finish the war within to get the war bank.
Oh, no, I haven't done that.
That sounds like some gay shit, dude. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Actually,
That sounds
it's
like,
actually really
that sounds
funny
like
that,
fucking terrible content.
Mate, I don't need a warbank if I only play one character.
It's like only like it's not even really that useful. It's just a regular ass bank.
Righty. I'm just doing a ready check to see if everyone's got all consumed. Just beer missing.
Don't have cookies yet.
Flasks
Yeah, they're
and
gone
stuff.
down.
Ah,
They got missed.
Val, do those markers look right? I think they look right.
Just one sec. I'm just updating the note with Sai in it.
Hey, Sai, I have a question for you.
yeah.
Why are your pants not enchanted?
Oh, I gotta swap them.
That's why he was doing professions to get an enchant and he just deleted it.
I see it, dude. 100%.
Yeah, they look pretty good.
Look better
That's
with
why
an
he doesn't
enchant.
have enough haste to cast
I'll give
another
you that. Hold
set
on,
of
hey.
lock rocks.
Where did
No cloak enchant on Asta.
Dude, do we have to do the
Interesting.
lineup again? Do I have to do a fucking lineup again? Everyone's got to
Interesting.
1 by 1 pass me again?
I gotta find space.
fuck's sake?
Comfy no wrist enchant.
What do you mean no wrist and shit? Is that? Are you true? Is that true?
Yeah, he gotcha.
No, there's no wrist enchant, bro.
Mythic Raiders on
Bro,
Mugsy, by the
bro,
way.
you made
By
me
the
check.
way.
You made me check Noxic to see if there was a wrist enchant. What the hell, dude?
There is a wrist enchant. Get avoidance.
Oh fuck, nah.
What the hell?
Dick.
Wait. There's a wrist enchant?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
there's
a
wrist
leech and
enchants.
avoidance.
It's like it's your highest fucking stat enchant too. It's like
Oh, bro, it's like 0.3% of your damage back is HP. It's fuck all.
have you enchanted your boots?
Yes.
Yeah, they're worth less than your wrists. Enchant your
Wait.
fucking wrists.
There's boots enchant?
The worst part is I checked like my fire wrists to see like if it's something that I forgot to do. No, I didn't do those either.
Dude, next you're gonna tell me there's ring enchants, and I don't believe it.
There's definitely ring enchants. I eat that shit up like nothing else.
You know that
It's really
there's
tasty.
weapon enchants?
Wait,
Dude,
what?
no. Wait,
Nah.
I thought there was only pant enchants.
It's
No,
like-
other DKs are the only ones that can't enchant their weapons. Everyone else can.
I'll enchant every.
Yeah,
Pants.
that tracks.
Alrighty. Cool. I think everyone's here and ready now. So let's just put last night in the back of our head. I think
What happened
first week
last
back. we're notoriously not good at Sundays. Let's try and get this down in the first half now, right? Like, we know what we're doing. We got really, really clean in the second part towards the end. Still a few too many deaths in P1. Let's cut that out. It is not a DPS race. There is no need to greed. You play smart. Intermission, same thing. You play smart. If you almost die, instead of freaking out, take a breath, stop DPSing, just get yourself back into position to where you need to be. I have nothing else. Officers. Cool. All right. Great check.
Pushed.
Yeah, just notes pushed. I just pushed pushed it again, but just a reminder: check your weak aura. It won't be broken. Actually, let me check. Sai, you've got rid of your nickname, right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you're good. Right. So yeah, so the weak aura will be working. And so yep, just check for if it's soak, don't soak. Obviously, if your immunity soak over here, it should say don't soak on skull, which means you soak later on. So it should work. It did work for me when we fixed the names. It didn't. The weak aura is no longer broken. But phase 2, as you guys know, it's a bit of a fast thing. Sai, for you, like, I know you looked at the raid plan, but when we go into it, your frost boots is a lower priority. Get it off when you can. It's more important to soak shrapnel and freeze the mines, and then you do your boots and get ready to go across. Tanks, taken down to green-ish area, sort of thing.
Yep.
And then afterwards, when the fire comes out, Nick, you want to just pull the boss down here to finger cleave the two closest ads. You can bring it back up a bit, sort of thing, and then the monks know what they're doing with the extra 2 ads. So
just a question for Alan. Do you want a lock gate from where we are here in the last phase over towards where the gales are for people who are doing their ice lances?
So we got roars, and there's going to be a wind rush in the fire. So if they're clearing their fire after, if they're clearing their frost boots after, Cosmo's already got a wind rush there, for when the boots go out. So they'll be able to pick that up. But we've also got roars down here. I find the lock gate it's not going to be as useful because people are going to have to get into the fire. They'll have wind rush and roars.
Probably having one's still better than not having.
It'd have to be placed on the
just put one
fly
down.
too, because
Yes.
if it goes through the mine.
That's right. You can't go through the mine, so it's more dangerous.
Yeah, you have to put it like over here. You wouldn't be able to put it where we start.
And
I
at
think
that
it's
point,
something that you got to put on the fly. Like, if Sai's running that way and feels like throwing one down. If not, I don't. You just play it around, just game it.
it's part of the reason why we got rid of it, and did more of the micro movements with wind rushes and roars.
Alrighty, let's go. Everyone's ready. On blast. Remember, no potting on full. We're
5,
potting on last.
4, 3.
So I
2,
can set up his warlock
1.
gate for purple yellow a bit later.
Alrighty, mine's in 5.
Innervate in 8.
Be under the boss for mines, and start a step away. Watch your feet.
3,
Watching feet. Watching
2,
feet.
1.
And catches. Catching. Voodoo last, and immune soaks.
That's good. I'm not getting the explosion sounds.
Everyone on dirt. Nice job. Alright, first jails are in 5. Don't freak out if
Stampeding
you get
roar
it.
in 8.
Just place it properly. Jails in 3.
3, 2, 1. Right.
Nice job. Everyone else under boss. next to fire, dipping up toes in 3, 2, 1. Dipping toes. Everyone else should start making their way towards metal now. Just leave side down for now. Make sure this frontal hits both ads. I got a pump up. And we're swapping to metal. Start making your way towards the far ad and be under boss. Under the boss for mines. And start a step away. Start a step, start a step. Watch your feet, watch your feet, watch your feet. And catching.
Bubble.
Non-immunes here. Non-immunes here. Nice job. This frontal's going towards the door. Next frontal goes towards metal. Towards metal side. Everyone else on dirt. If you can reach Sai, get
Stampeding
Sai up now.
roar in 8.
3, 2, 1. Middle.
Yeah, it's alright. Just do your jails.
I'll move that purple after.
Get ready to dip your toes. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Purple, you broke out way too late. Too early. Just watch your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Nice job. We got a healer down. That's fine. We'll just keep going for now. Make sure you hit both ads here. And Lust.
And Pulse.
Watch your feet. Be on fire side. Be on fire side.
Stampeding roar in 8.
Watch the charge.
3.
Don't get hit
2,
by it.
1.
Do not run ahead. Just survive. Just survive. Back on fire side. Back on fire side. Do not run ahead. Be slow. Slow with it. Slow with it. Back on fire side. One more time. Get Z up. Nice job. Be under boss here. Be under boss for mines and get ready to start a step away.
Innervate in 8.
And
3,
personals.
2, 1. Personals and start a step. Start a step. Start a step.
3.
And
2,
soaks. Catching, catching,
1.
catching, catching.
It's all done.
Nice job. Bright Shadow Boots. Do not clear these. Do not clear them. Just hit
Stampeding roar in 8.
the mines.
Jails in 8.
3.
Jails. Coming out
1.
now. Be near
Back
green.
left.
Yes, at the back.
You break these jails as fast as you can. Break these jails as fast as you can.
Only immune soak in 8.
And wipe up. Wipe up. Wipe up.
3, 2, 1.
I noticed a bit of confusion on the jails then. What happened with Triangle and X?
I had triangle as I was going towards it. I noticed that there was one already there, and then I just tried to head over to F.
So
Yeah, I didn't quite get to X. So we should have untwisted, but we just didn't.
Alright.
I felt I could have slowed. My bad.
yeah, just remember, you will get markers, but the markers don't correspond. So look at the names. So green and
It
red
also-
are right, and blue and moon are left.
It also sounds like Hypno just got hard fucked there because it was meant to be me, Sai, and him in the back in the back left, and me, Sai, and him had jails.
Yeah.
I mean, we
Yeah,
also
there
had
would have
1,
been-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 people dead. So
Yeah. One of those
Yeah,
would
if
have been
you're
a
a-
replacement to it.
Not Hypno, me, Knights, or Moo, you have a chance of going in a different jail. You could always be looking.
Yep. So, correct. Anyone whose name is first on the list, you will never change. So Mumu, Knights, Hypno, and Veli, you four will never change. You guys will always go to those ones.
I also died because someone's ice lance was like on the other side of the jail. So Comfy and I were behind our walls, like properly, and then someone's lance was behind us. They moved last second and shot me in the back.
Yep.
Yeah, our jail broke early, and then we got targeted with it.
Okay,
People just
I
need
mean-
to not bait the Icelanders like shit. Is what that is.
no, it wasn't a bait problem. It was a break jail early problem because someone
Yep.
from the jail got it.
I see.
Let us not dwell. Let us continue.
Let's go. Yeah.
Come on, 10 seconds, sorry. Alright, I'm good.
Yeah, it's pretty good psycho. Oh, it's me.
We don't talk about the good things.
Oh, here we go.
Just go.
Sorry.
Mine's in 4.
Innervate in 8.
Start a step.
3,
Start a step. Watch feet.
2,
Watch feet.
1.
And catching. Get soul up.
You don't need to do any voodoo.
No, just wipe. Wipe. Don't soak this. Don't soak. Everyone get out. Everyone get out.
Yeah, sorry, fat finger.
Oh, I got to soak the tank soak. How much did it hit me for? Oh no, somebody else got it first. You bastard.
Someone got a
Get a
soul
soul
stone on him?
Yeah, maybe.
No, it hit you. For just over 19 mil.
Seems survivable.
Yeah, the recap doesn't show the overkill.
You should have just evaded. I don't know what to tell
Mine
you.
does. Hit you for 1.87 mil and the overkill was 17.48 mil.
Yeah, mine doesn't show the recap, the overkill.
Warrior buff. Am I good? Anyone need time? Yep, one person. Right, let's go. No early pulse, please.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mine's in 5.
Innervate in 8.
Be under boss. Be under the boss.
3, 2.
Start a step. Watch your feet.
1.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet. And catching. Catching. And
I
immune
got it.
soaks. And immune soaks. Point that towards metal. Nice job. And everyone be on dirt side. Nice job.
Stampeding roar in 8.
Jails in 3.
2, 1.
Right.
Everyone else be under the boss.
You can cross boots. around the back or come through the front?
Be next to the fire, dipping toes in 3, 2, 1, dipping toes. Everyone else be on metal side now. Make sure this hits both adds. And be on metal. All the way on metal. Nice job. Start moving towards the next ad. Be under boss. Get ready to start a step away and start a step, start a step. Catching, 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 catching. Non-immune, start making your way towards the middle.
That's one.
Nice job. Point the frontal towards the wall.
Yep. I think I do seed. Nope. Slag. Good kill Cosnator.
You soak the immune and both, he killed both.
Yeah, no, I fucked up.
Get him up. Get him up.
Oh god, I'm
Everyone on dirt. Everyone on dirt.
lagging.
Stampeding roar in 8.
3, 2.
Prisons in 3,
1.
2, 1. Prisons.
Or did I just fat finger? Oops. My bad.
Start slowing DPS. Slow, 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 slow. Slow DPS. Stop. Hard stop. Hard stop. Hard stop. Dipping our toes in 3, 2, 1. Dipping toes. Make sure this frontal hits both adds. Stop. Stop DPS. Stop, 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 stop. Make sure it hits both adds. And go. Pots and go.
Stampeding roar in 8.
3.
Nice work. Be on fire side.
1.
Be on fire side. Be on fire side. Play safe. Play safe. Play smart. Be on fire side again. Be under boss here. Be under boss. And baiting mines.
Innervate in 8.
And defensive.
Starter step and defensives.
3.
Soaks,
2,
soaks, soaks,
1.
soaks. Frost boots in 4. Get ready. You are not clearing these. You are not clearing. Just get behind a thing. Get behind a mine. Everyone else
Stampeding
start
roar
making
in
your way
8.
towards green.
Jails in 8.
3.
Jails in 5.
2. 1.
Front left.
Get to your spots. Get to your spots. Take a breath and nuke these ads. Blast if you can get Shifty up. Get him up. Put
Only
this under the
immune
boss.
soak
Put this
in
under
8.
the boss.
Soakers?
3, 2, 1.
That's alright. Alright, next, start moving the boss towards that ad. Everyone start walking towards this ad. The frontal is going to go towards that ad. Everyone else be behind the boss. Behind the boss.
In front of the boss.
Or in front. Nice job. Alright, be under the boss for mines here. Be under the boss for mines.
You can just soak these ones now.
I'm in up here, so
Sorry.
I can't really move. Yeah. I can run now.
Catch, just catch, 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 catch. Just keep going. Keep going. Sorry, that was a bad call from me. Under the
Bait
boss.
mines and stagger in 8.
Baiting now.
Be under the boss for mines.
3.
And stagger step towards dirt side.
Stampeding
Do
roar
not
in
hit
8.
any. Do not hit any. Nice job.
3, 2,
Boss boots coming.
1.
Just keep hitting the boss. Nice.
What did I say, Bonnie? First 30 minutes.
I'm not taking the mod. This is bullshit.
Hey, we got a mythic Mugsy.
Those look like
Oh,
shit.
sad, I kept
Oh,
lagging all the way throughout that
Mugsy.
pool. Fuck.
Too bad we can all just buy Mythic Muxley.
Well, now you can.
Well,
You can buy it till now.
Someone gets to
Somebody
save
gets
a
it for
token.
free.
Yeah, like who most needs a 4th token, basically.
I do not at all.
I bought a heroic Jasters because I'm like, I'm not
Dude,
fucking going.
I don't even think I need a second fucking token.
You've
Well,
been listening
actually,
to Bonnie again, haven't you?
Oh, I can craft.
Well, Bonnie
I can
is
buy
the
the
decider on
fist
whether we get
weapon
to
from
raid,
this
you know?
boss.
That doesn't mean you have to listen to her.
Really great job. Not the cleanest pull, but we got there in the end. Really great, really good job. That was my mistake for calling that. That should have been, yeah. Apologies, but we got it. Doesn't matter. Good job.
Don't let it happen on the next pull, hey?
Yeah, I'm sad about. How long it took me and Rhythmia and Mumu to kill that fucking thing.
Dude, I'm just sad I get fucking lagging through that pool. I still got a decent pass. Would have been so much better though.
I'm not sure who was in there with me and Hypno, but we fucking murdered it.
Well, I didn't get cooldowns back up. But like,
Were you in the
Back
left?
Back left. Oh,
I was,
yeah, back
I
left.
was far right.
Yeah. It was me in there with you and Hypno. However, I died, so it was only you two.
I soloed the blue one, guys.
Was that
Celebrate
the
me.
third pull that we killed it? 'Cause that's not too bad.
Yep.
Yep.
I was actually like the 80th, but who's counting?
Well, and the second pull was an early pull, and we just straight wiped off the rip.
Yeah, I wonder who did that. I wonder who arcane barraged Mugsy rather than shield.
To be fair, he wasn't the reason for 2 of the deaths. So.
No,
definitely wasn't
the early
the
pull.
reason.
Yeah.
But
Definitely not.
Definitely
why
wasn't the
someone
reason
sent
why
the bomb.
Zol still didn't shit and suicided.
Definitely not.
Yeah, be right back. I'm gonna actually just go and buy my fucking jug.
What the fuck?
Let's take a quick 5, and then it'll give Kira time to buy his jug, and then he can set up the raid plan so we can talk through it. We do have it. We just haven't released it yet. But we gotta walk
Before
through it
we
together.
before we take that 5 though, Bonnie, just check what Shifty and I were saying.
Yeah, sure. I'm happy to do that.
I didn't hear my name in there. I'm pretty sure I put it as Biff.
You put it as tier.
Oh, man, I could have won it if I put it as Biff.
Who's winning?
Comfy.
Comfy.
Congrats.
Comfy by 1.
Congrats, man.
Thanks, dude. I know I wasn't.
I'm pretty sure I get it. I guarantee I get it.
Hey, Valley got it.
Well, I don't want Valley to have it. Damn.
Gloves. Yeah, you're the only one that said minor Shifty. They go to you, and Trinket minor to Decky.
No, I've looked it up. It's only if they rebalance shit, honestly. Isn't it useful for one of Voodoo's off specs or something? Or have they changed that?
Yeah, it's useful for Voodoo, I think.
Take it for Outlaw.
Yeah, take it, man.
Yeah, give it Voodoo then.
It used to be 0.1 ahead, but now it's not after I had some other trinket changes, apparently.
What? Wrong one. Is it? No, that's a run.
Yeah, give the Moxie jug to the rogue. They'll love that.
Yeah.
Yes, do it.
I'm gonna summon myself and upgrade the jug.
No worries.
Okay, let me pull this shit up.
I think we got. Yeah, yeah.
I'm actually gonna go upgrade my fucking mythic shoulders while we're pulling that up.
I went to do that before and realized I had no flight stone.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh yeah, we can skip
I'm
through to
flight
Mudsy
stone-
now. Hey. Oh,
I'm flight stone capped now too. It sucks.
Old Flightstone Captain Dragonflight.
Do you have it up, Kira?
Yeah, yeah. Let me. Hmm. One moment. You still
Oh,
have
yeah,
5
sorry.
minutes,
Yeah, we said we are gonna do a break 5. Apologies. Can I get someone back, please, before we start that?
We can use the Tower of Spades now.
We're gonna summon stones there. Also, Bonnie's being summoned. Oh yeah, can go hand that quest in.
You need 4 range, don't you?
On what?
The bombs.
Yeah. I just found it because we killed at the 6 minutes and 35 seconds, and my second tranquility is at 45 seconds. So
Yeah,
10 more
was-
seconds. Yeah, one
another
click.
another 10. Yeah, you could have sent it, but yeah, there was another 10 seconds off. Yeah.
Yeah, cause during the kill, I just got the convoke CD assignment at that time. Quick kill.
I think I missed. I don't know. I feel like I missed something at the back end of mine.
Last on Paul, baby. I love it.
Oh, actually, we're not gonna do that.
What the fuck?
And we're holding.
We're
We're
not?
holding.
Nice
Bots
try.
until 2 minutes.
28 minutes in.
2 minutes and 23 seconds exactly.
So that way she doesn't have any CDs rolling. I see.
I also heard that you gotta hold on Holy Assault for like 69 seconds or something at the start of the fight.
That's all my damage. That's my multiplier.
Oh, what a shame! What a shame!
So what you want to do is you want to pop half of them and then hold the second half when the first half go away, and then you pop the second half.
I heard that when half the group splits off to go kill ads, Valley has to stay on the box.
Also, that it's such a strict killing requirement. This boss that Zed has to PI a healer.
We actually need 5 paladins and 17 warrior tanks for this boss.
Yeah.
But we don't have them, so fuck it.
Oh, I have a warrior. But it looks like Valley's getting benched because I don't think he has a warrior or a paladin.
Well, I got a paladin. I hit level 70 like the other day.
That's a lie.
Hey, it's the
Double
same
80,
level
sorry.
as mine.
I have a warrior on mock remix.
Are you gonna go through a bit of a presentation?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it now. One moment.
Yeah, cool. No worries.
Can there be a few warriors? Because fuck Valley.
Whoa.
Join on in.
Join on in. All right, stream is up. Thank you. I mean,
I'll just see how many people we got.
everyone, please jump in. There is a fair bit to this fight, but I'll steal a bit of thunder and just preface. This is Kara. I think you were saying it was about a 50 to 70 or about 70.
Yeah,
pull
average is
fight?
around 70 pulls. It's actually the whole crux of this fight is can you survive phase 1 and not be complete idiots in phase 2, and then you kill the boss.
Yeah.
Phase 2 is basically an heroic fight. It is that easy.
I'll pass it over to Kara though.
So first things first, this is a very different fight to Heroic Gallywix. The phases are in a very different order, and half of the boss doesn't work the way that Heroic works. So don't trust Heroic mechanics to work the same way necessarily. First of all, this big blue area here is already cut off, as you can see in game. There's already lightning there that stays throughout the entire fight. That's just part of the fight. We start with less area. We all start on the skull marker, baiting, because when we pull the boss, he will jump to the largest group of players. Make sure the tank is the one who actually pulls first, because he will randomly just shoot the person who first pulls him once before jumping down to us, and he will kill you.
Yeah, we
So
can train the
all
early
on
pullers.
Skull.
Oh, we tried that in Farak and it didn't work too well.
No, I kept lying. So, we're on Skull. Immediately after he jumps down, it'll be a big circle, just walk out of it, and then he will do the beams from the intermission in Heroic. They work the same way, except that throughout the beam, where he's got the shield on him, we're damaging him, we've lusted on pull to damage it. The beams are rotating, we're rotating with him. He will link players to himself. With beams, the closer you are to the boss, the less damage you take. So we're all hugging the boss, stepping around him. Those beams also damage your friendly players. So we are all lightly spread, near to melee, stepping around the boss. We are assigned into quadrants like this. So you can see in game, you want to be sort of say, I'll be over here starting this way. Other people will be here, here, and then obviously I can't send 4 pings at once because the game sucks. But here. So that is to ensure we have a good spread. Bonnie and steps. When you're baiting on Skull at the start of the fight, you can start your ramp steps and then run out towards a little bit past the X marker, which I'll put down in a moment in the fight, and just stay there, not necessarily doing the rotation thing until your quadrant comes around and rotates to you. Then you can step back in. That means you can just stand still and heal, or stand still and damage, and then run back in into your quadrant by the time that everyone starts getting linked up. That's very easy. It will probably have to do well 1 or 2 wipes, people just not being in the right position, but other than that, that's fairly simple. As soon as we DPS down this shield, we go into phase 1. I'll briefly discuss tanking. I'd like Blast to tank first, simply because of the way the timings work out. Nick will have to be doing some shenanigans later, and it works out better this way. The way tanking works is you basically, because of our setup, because we don't have any warriors or paladins, we've basically got to take the boss and take all of the ego checks until you get the circle to run out, with the which is the same as the heroic P3 mechanic. You run out, you drop the bombs, and you soak the bombs. Because you're a DH and Blood DK, you can soak 2 bombs, then Death Strike the boss, then soak another 2 bombs. You will have externals on you as well, I believe, because this really, really hurts.
Yeah, particularly with taking all the egos in beforehand.
Yep. So you will have some externals on you.
A quick note on that. There is a way, and I don't exactly know how to do it, but there is a way to spawn the bombs pretty much in a perfect line. So you run out, they spawn like pretty much in a straight line from where you've run. I'll look more into that. I'm pretty sure it's based on where you stand and where you're facing, but I will look into that for you.
Believe the videos of tanks I've seen, they run out to just where their circle is behind where the boss is, so not super far, and then they face the boss. And then it spawns in a line between you and the boss. So it's easier to get them. And then, of course, the other tank is taunted back. For note for melee, when the tank is running out like this, the boss loves to follow that tank even when the other tank is taunted off. It just, the boss loves doing that.
Doesn't work though.
Yeah, blazes. These rockets here, when the tank ability goes off, people will be assigned blazes. The blazes continue throughout the entire fight, regardless of phase, but the simple thing with blazes is, if you have a blaze, you are no longer responsible for baiting anything or doing other mechanics temporarily. You just yeet out, not super far, but out of the raid group. And
is that
drop your blazes
everyone
off.
eligible for that, or is that like only ranged?
I believe only DPS, is my understanding, is eligible for blazes. So even melee. Everyone else during this phase, you'll see if we go into the game, this platform here will drop down to our right in game, and a technician ad and 2 ogre ads will spawn in there. Hunters, you will need to take Soothe for this fight, and Soothe these ogre ads when they enrage. Big Crow can also take a Pressing Roar with the Enraged spell in order to do the same thing, but that's on a cooldown, of course.
And druids.
And druids. These ogres will do 500% more damage if they're not enraged the spell, and they will just basically kill the tank. The technician is the focus of every DPS. Every DPS is on this technician trying to kill it. We pull it into the melee of the boss and we kill it as quickly as possible. It does do a interrupt. The interrupt is not massively high priority, but it only does it like twice, so we can interrupt it fairly easily without kick rotation. If it does get off, the healers can just dispel it. It's just a dispel on someone, so it's not massively crazy. The big part about this phase, that is a large part of prog, is baiting the frontal. The frontal needs to be baited to the edge of the room from the boss. There's some debate on what causes this frontal to be baited. Some people say it only baits on ranged, but people have also said it baits on the largest clump of players, regardless. So we need, ideally, everyone to be on this side of the boss baiting towards the outer edge.
Are we deliberately baiting it into the spot where he's dropping off bombs and shit, or
Not necessarily. You
just
can
out?
do, and it's not bad to do that. It can also be like just next to it. Generally, is what I've seen. The reason for this is the frontal spawns orbs. These orbs must be soaked by whoever has the bomb from that technician we just killed before depositing it. It cannot be deposited without it. Big Crow is our first bomb depositor. So you just pick up the bomb, you soak the orbs, and then you deposit. Ideally as quickly as possible. Now, fun fact about any of our bomb carriers in this fight, the moment a bomb carrier completes a bomb deposit, they are marked with a debuff. If someone dies from that point on with that debuff, the raid wipes. So anyone who is a bomb carrier in this fight basically becomes a VIP. Healers must ensure they do not die. Ideally, we'll have them all in the same group.
Yeah, that'd be good if you could put them all in group 4, I guess.
Yep.
I can do that.
Shortly after that frontal is baited, the next mechanic we have is the canister soaks. The soaks from Heroic, there are now 4 of them, and then there are also 2 healer soaks. The healer soaks don't actually do a lot of damage. The way some guilds have handled this is they just have all of the healers stand together near the boss, not near the other soaks, and they just soak their own soaks themselves. Everyone else is pre-assigned to one of these soaks here. It will never change for you guys. The DPS and tanks will never change what they're soaking. It'll always be 4 if you're assigned to 4. I will also copy this. How do I print screen on this keyboard? Holy shit. And I'll
Windows
paste this
Shift
in the
S.
chat.
Greatest fucking shortcut of keys in existence.
Windows Shift S. Correct.
There is
Yes, sir.
there is no weak aura
Yes.
to tell you. So look at this, study it, know which one you are.
Because the boss fell over in 60 pools, Liquid and Northern Sky didn't bother making one. So it will not remind you which one you're in. You just have to remember you are always in the 4th one. The 4th one is also the closest to the middle. First one's always closest to the boss. And it's always in this exact shape here. So it's fairly easy. You do your soak. And then afterwards the boss casts the suppression cast. That is the big runaway. So we run over to our next section over here. We do a similar thing, except Voodoo's the bomb depositor this time. It will work a little bit different, however. The soaks will come out first, while the ads are still being killed. So we do the soaks first. As soon as these soaks finished, we all run towards the edge of the room to bait the frontal. You have to move immediately. As soon as that healing debuff's gone out, you move straight to the edge to bait the frontal. This is one of the frontals that can get a bit wonky if people are too slow. Voodoo picks up the bomb, picks up the free energies from the frontal, deposits. Nick, you'll get a tank mechanic at this point. You don't bother soaking. I know you're assigned to a soak. You only need 3 people in a soak, not 4. So don't worry about having to soak with this frontal here. Still blazes coming out. We then have another soak after the fact, and then we do a runaway again. It's all pretty pretty repeating now. This is a little bit different. This is the hardest part of the first phase. A few things is going on. Blask has the run out again with his bombs. You want to delay picking up your bombs here, Blask, by like 3 seconds, because when the debuff drops off you, it does raid damage, and if you do it immediately, it'll happen at the exact same time at the soaks pop, which is dangerous. You want to delay it very slightly.
Yeah.
Everyone else, these soaks will drop down on the ground straight away. We actually have to ignore them for the moment. What we do is we run our blazes out and we bait the frontal. And then, the moment the frontal is down, we run to the soaks. We've got like 3 seconds from the frontal to get into these soaks here. It is pretty tight, so make sure you're using movement speed cooldowns and stuff here to get in. In this set specifically, the healers do not go under the boss for their soak like normal. and they join in the regular soaks. This is to try and pad the amount of people in each individual one. Because if someone, for whatever reason, can't get into that soak with an extra person in each, and the healers are spread out, so that ideally they don't both have the same healer soak in one. And it's fine to soak both a healer soak and a regular soak at the same time.
Kara, is
I'm
that
gonna
the
print
fourth?
that one out.
Is that the fourth one?
The fourth one, yes, I believe so.
Fourth soak, third quadrant.
Yes. I'll post that in the chat as well.
Alright, I'll add a
Now,
I'll add a note
So
to
you-
healers for us that will say join soaks. Alright. It's just that one, the fourth?
Yep. Pumper, I believe for your bomb deposit on this one, you will want to be doing it after the soaks finish up. So soaks finish up, you then pick up your bomb, grab the orbs from where the frontal was, and deposit. The last part of phase 1 is preparing for the intermission. So now that we've hit a bridge on each quadrant once, the ads will spawn in the middle. 2 of them will spawn. We want to kill one which is marked triangle immediately. And that will be my bomb that I'm doing. There will also still be, I believe, one more set of soaks we're doing at the same time. That's fine. These are normal soaks again. The moon ad, we want, I think it will be Blask off-tanking at this point, pulling this moon ad out of the group so it doesn't die. A suppression cast will happen and we all run away to this bottom area and Blask joins us with his ad.
Pretty sure it'll be Nick. So I ran out with the last explosion.
I feel like from memory it was the boss was still on Nick at this point. I'll have to double check VODs, but I'm fairly sure it was.
Go
Either
back
way.
to slide.
So
Yeah,
that,
see?
you
So
you
Nick will have
take
boss.
it, but Nick has boss, and you have this ad here.
Yep.
Yep. So Nick runs over here. You join him with your ad. This ad should die after 3:30 in the fight, which should be once we're here. So as soon as we're here, the ad gets brought in. It's all good. The ad can die. At this point, I'll be doing my last bomb. I will need Veli to Tiger's Lust me, or Hypno, doesn't really matter. And I'll need a cocoon on me so I can get over there quickly, do this bomb immediately, and then come back. Nick gets his tank mechanic and he runs out. There are some soaks on the grounds again. After... Oh, hold on, let me just check the order of this. So we did a laser bait, then the soaks. Nick runs out. When Nick gets back, he wants to pick up the bomb on the ground from this ad we've just killed. Then Nick gets his energy in this beam here, and he just holds the bomb. He doesn't do anything with it. The bomb lasts for up to 4 minutes. He will need it later in the fight. That's where we enter into the intermission.
Let's.
I might leave it there, and we
Yeah.
get some P1s in, and then we can return to the intermission after. I will briefly go back to this and take a sprint screen of this as well. This is our starting positions on the start of the fight.
I have chucked the raid plan in Gallywix as well, so feel free to browse at a later date. It's just gear important that the people who are doing bombs know what they're doing, and everyone else knows what soaks they're in. Everything else is pretty simple to heroic. Blazes out, baiting beam. It's just know what soak group you're in, and know where you're depositing your bomb.
Unfortunately, the bomb soakers are not... yeah, I can copy paste that link, one moment. Unfortunately, the bomb soakers are not assigned by the weak core either. So that link is, I think, a clip from the Liquid guy, the only part of the Liquid guy that actually is any bloody good. that shows the bomb people doing their first one. If you want to quickly watch that for bomb people. Mine will be different, but I'm aware of what I'm doing.
So to reiterate, the bomb people go. I'll write it down for you. Bomb people. 1 is B. 2 is Voodoo. 3 is Umber. 4 is Kira. And 5 is Nick. But Nick is not depositing, just holding. For now. Alrighty. Let's get some east and let's get some pulls in.
Before we go into this though, I've got a couple of things for the healers. So it's all right. Externals, Steps and Mumu. You guys will be alternating in phase 1. So it'd be a pain sup, and then it's going to be an iron bark, and then a pain sup, then an iron bark. That's on the tank with the big red circle that's going away. All right. So just know that you've got that. Your external, Knights, you have one external that you got to save, your life cocoon. That's for Kyra. When he's going to go do his bomb pop, and that's at the back end, dropping at the bomb. He's the 5th bomb. All right, so it's around 350. So try to save your life cocoon, please. Kyra did mention that there is a couple of Tiger Lust needed for the 4th bomb, which is Pumper, and 5th for Kyra. Now we can have Veli and Hypno do it, or Knights. You can do both. Like in other words, you would send. I can put it in the note, and you send it on Pumper the first time. The next time it would be Tiger's Lust and Cocoon. But I'm going to leave the preference to for the monks to chat it out just now. But it's either got to be Hypno and Veli, taking turns on those, or Knights can do it all.
So Hypno said he's got a Tiger's Lost macro for Pumper, so we'll just leave it as that. That's easy. And then we'll get Veli to do Kira.
Okay, no worries. So Hypno and Veli, cool, sorted.
Quickly, just the timing for that. For Hypno, it'll be as the soaks finish on the third in the third quadrant, and for Veli, it'll be as the very last soaks come out.
Cool. Cosmo, you and I can take 2-minute win rushes on this fight. So we've got plenty of time. We should have plenty of time to do 2 minutes with the extra spoon beast will be helpful. Druids, Chief and Shifty 1 minute roars, but they're pretty much back to back. All right, so they're pretty much back to back for the whole fight. Okay, so it's really important because there's so much movement in this fight. We've got to spread it amongst wind rushes and roars. Believe it or not, we're lucky because we've got a lot of it. The other thing is, Zoggers. No rallies at the moment. Yeah, I've got to work those out. So there are AMZs as well, right, sort of thing. Let me know if these should work. In other words, they're not with tank abilities, sort of thing. So blast, that should be good. The Mumu, for you are going to be ramping a couple of times while you're going to get a stampeding roar. Just before if you've got a convoke and a stampeding roar happening at the same time, just get that, hit the stampeding roar, then hit your convoke and flourish, okay? But just get the stampeding roar first. It will call both coming up. If it becomes a problem, I can swap you and Shifties around, but just play this with tonight. For the very start of the fight, Mumu, you will be in at this stage into your quadrant. Do ramp into your convoke, sort of thing, and then be on the leading edge, sort of thing, so you can convoke and stand there for a bit while the lagging edge catches up to you, sort of thing, as the thing's spinning. But play it by ear and see how you go. Knights, just while we're in there and we're doing that whole rotation stuff, you'll just basically do a celestial conduit, right, sort of thing, and then your TGs through this fight, you'll have a lot of time to be able to stand there and do your shit. Hopefully, we will be moving on a couple of them. nothing to be done. There's so much movement on this fight. We are moving a lot, so you'll just basically hit your GG. You get yourself over. You've got Tiger Lust for yourself now, mate. So just use them on yourself. Get over there as fast as you can with the boss as it's being dragged, and keep doing your thing. But steps and Knights and Mumu, just seeing if you guys got any questions. I did post the pictures in Hilo chat, by the way, just as a bit of a reference of what you guys are doing.
Not really.
Alright, let's get a feast and then we'll start pulling.
Okay, no worries.
Just with,
Seb, you go first.
one quick. Just with barrier placement, do you want it on the far guys or close guys? Like, because I know you're gonna have Link. I just don't want to. I want to make sure we're covering everyone for 245.
So that there. Hang on, I'm just updating the note. Put out here just update the note.
Is that on the third section, Valiant? That barrier?
So he has a barrier on the horrible 245 soaking canisters. We that's just over the canisters as much as you can. Sort of thing. I know I've got one as well. My Link will cover probably all four. It's up to you if you want to just try and cover as many as you can.
I wasn't sure how big the actual area is because obviously I haven't seen it yet. That's why I was like, I wasn't sure if we're gonna try and figure eight or something like that, like we have.
We join. Oh yeah. I was just gonna say, and Kara, tell me if this is good or not. Then, but on the fourth one we join. You're in number 2. I'm in number 4. I'll make sure I cover 3 and 4 if you cover 1 and 2.
Yeah, easy.
And the main reason for that is the tank blast at that point. It takes a shit ton of damage from those bombs as well, and you can jump into your barrier to help out additionally.
Yeah. So I'll link 3 and 4. You look after 1 and 2.
Easy as.
I think for that one as well, I've got a Nick. Nick, we've got your darkness there just to help you tanks out. Okay, so you just put a darkness down and pray.
Philian, just got a question for my Iron Box. So that's only for the tank blast, the bomb blast, right?
Yeah. So basically,
so always on Blask or Nick.
I think Nick. I think it alternates, right? So it'd be blast and. Sorry, just question. Tanks, is it blast then Nick, then blast then Nick?
Yep.
Okay. Steps, you're always on blast. Mumu, you're always on Nick for your iron bucks.
Yep. Same like magazine. Yeah.
Do we want to reassign Candle King Trinket or too complicated for now?
Good question. I'll be honest. Blask will probably be screaming for it at some point.
Yeah,
so,
you're right.
if you want a Blask, Steps has a massive shield for you on demand. Just for while you're just working through this, okay? Because I think you've got one of the harder overlaps at some point.
I have Trinket and Solace that are normally on a sign that will work through the night.
Yeah, 90% of this fight, just for everyone, is A, tanks, and B, baiting the frontal. So as soon as we get out of our first spinny phase, everyone needs to be thinking, bait the frontal, all the way to the edge.
So just confirmation, Kara, it's going to be broad skull. I think that X needs to be... Oh no, that X is in the right spot. I know
it
my
does actually need to be a little further forward, I feel like, there.
Yeah. Alright, cool. I know my quadrant. It's that one. I'll start there. Cool. Steps, it will rotate around. So the quadrant, this quadrant down here, I think is your quadrant when it rotates around to you. So you basically, when it spins 2 quarters have gone past you, that's when you join in.
Yep. I just look for Shifty, and then I just jump in.
Yeah. Have you told where Zuggers is going?
I think yeah.
Is he blues?
Who's replacing blues?
Yeah.
No, in Gallywix, the picture I posted, I've not updated that raid plan for tonight, but the picture I posted is updated. Zuggers is here. Sai is placing blues here.
And blues is still in one thing, it's on the bench. I love that.
Where is blues tonight?
Probably sleeping.
No, he messaged mine.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's the CE pool. He's probably sleeping.
Is he not well? Oh.
Right, let's go.
Cool. Healers. Oh, sorry.
Just for clarity, when the boss first jumps down, the beams are slightly off center to that perfect square picture. So just be aware of that.
And
Put me in
healers
danger.
and healers and everyone, while this thing is spinning, it is actually the biggest healing requirement at the start, sort of thing. So, but healers have shit tons of cooldowns. All right, so we're rolling them all, so we should be good. But yep, about
I'm starting there, right?
Yes.
Yep.
No.
After
You
baiting on skull.
you bait on skull and then we move together, you and me.
Oh, okay.
Luster's
Bait on-
late in the piece, yeah.
on pool, is it?
On pull.
On pull.
But I
Sweet.
believe we need to wait from the jump down here and then we lost. Is my understanding. He becomes briefly untargetable, as I think. Alright, let's go.
Alright, everyone's on skull.
Come over, skull.
Let the tank hit first.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Innervate in 8.
Get a battle
As you
res
can
out and we'll
see.
go again.
I got one out.
But that's how the beams spawn. They're a little off center, like that.
I'm just throwing it out there, but I think we might need a movement speed boost to get out of that.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Both druids can actually roar then, because no, I lie, Shifty. You'll roar at the start, okay?
Please die. What are you doing?
You guys need a speed boost.
I was trying to shadow melt, didn't work.
I can't reset my cooldowns, so I was trying to get them down a bit.
Were people not able to actually run out of that?
I think we were just unexpected how fast it was, to be honest. I could have blanked out myself.
Oh, I could have, I thought I was in ghost form and I thought we're chilling.
Yeah,
a
I
little bit
used like
faster
a
than I
30%
thought.
movement speed and I got out, so you didn't need much movement speed to get out.
Yeah, it seems clearly that you can't cast after your pre-cast and pull. You just got to book it.
Yeah, alright, well, Shifty will just get your
Do we
roll
have to
anyway.
be stacked for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he baits the group players.
Right.
You can be like slightly loosely stacked. It's not a huge deal, but like as long as you're near skull.
As long as we're in an actual
Don't say that.
circle.
Now
sort of
people are
thing.
going to be all over the place.
Yeah, hard stack skull.
Cool.
You saw us trying to stack on Moon on Sarkruth.
Yeah, true.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stampeding roar in 1. Innervate in 8.
3, 2, 1.
So yeah, everyone wants to be close to melee as they can get.
Alright, let's just wipe up.
So you need to stay like relative to the picture. You can't just stack on top of me. You're gonna kill me, or whoever.
Yeah.
You can't. You
The only
can't,
people that can
like-
stack is me and Nick.
Especially the range greeting. I think I hope I didn't.
You
The
can't bait
range
on
probably
anything
needs to be on the left side of all of this.
Well, there's
And I
no
think-
stacking. You just need to stay like try and stay relative to where your spot is in
Yeah.
the picture.
Yeah.
Because there's a line.
And Steps and Bond, I think you came in one section too early, which didn't help.
I got hooked by the lightning when I was standing out, so I got to be
you
even
got
further
literally
away.
pulled in. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because I was just taking massive damage. But yeah,
I thought I was already linked to Bonnie, so I ran with him. Not gonna lie.
If
I
you
wasn't sure what the link was.
it links to you to the boss. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that now. I was like, fuck, I'm meant to run with him.
If you find you're taking too much damage, you can start out here instead, so you move in earlier. Because your quadrant is quicker to move around to that point.
The way we're spread at the moment, if like, for example, Steps isn't a good example. Say Sai, who you've got to the right of Astra. Sai ever stops and casts, he's going to zap Astra. So possibly it's best if the casters are on the left side, so
well,
that
then they get
they're
hit by the beam. The reality is they just got to not hardcast. It's
Yeah.
just that.
We've had one pull. We got to just learn to stutter step and just try to cast. I'm just trying to stutter step and cast and try to keep my position. It's never going to be perfect at this stage. We've
And
had
just
one
mind, the damage from the beams is not what's killing everyone mostly. It does
5,
hurt, but
4,
if that's the boss, it's
3,
just passive damage as
2,
well.
1.
Stampeding Roar in 1.
Bloodlust.
Innervate in 8.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's just keep going for now. So everyone goes to this edge over here to bait.
I mean, that's a free res.
Bait frontal.
Kill this dude here.
Baiting the frontal. And if you got blazes, you're getting out. If you got blazes, you're getting out.
Kill this technician.
Alright, first kill the technician. It needs to die straight away, and the first set of soaks are coming now. So remember what group you're in. 4 is the closest to the
Stampeding
center.
Roar in
3
8.
is 1 is the one furthest out.
3,
Oh.
2, 1.
I'll only really add one thing to that P1 because most of us were dead. The technician spawns literally like at the other end of that platform there. We want all the melee and ranged on it, so you can literally just go onto that platform and stand it. That's a perfectly fine bait position. For the melee, just literally run to that platform and hit him.
That was heaps better. Bottom left group.
Bottom left.
And just
probably the
if
gay
we're,
group, actually.
for any clarity, we are instantly interrupting it once that shield breaks because it is the most lethal point in the fight in terms of healing. We can't milk it.
Don't be jealous, Bonnie. Not a good look.
The technician does have a threat table, yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you
Yeah,
rip?
so whoever, it'll be
Oh,
Nick
it's
there
on me
who's
for
playing
ages,
aggro
but
or
I
them,
just
believe.
assumed the tanks are still learning too, so I just wasn't sure or not.
Hey, Knights, just if you want, give a go of after your Celestial Conduit. You can do Celestial Conduit as soon as the boss lands, maybe, and go into a GG on the spin. Give that a go. Let me know how that goes.
It'll be Nick in that section, Pumper, for MDs.
I'm struggling to live for the damage from the bombs.
Yep.
This thing's fucking hurt.
It's right, mate. I believe in you.
At least there's one of us.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stampeding Roar in 1.
Bloodlust.
Innervate in 8.
3, 2, 1.
Steps, are you linked right now?
Now you are.
Nope. No, I am.
Dude, what the fuck? Alright,
Yes,
let's keep
yeah,
going.
and it'll randomly link one person at a time.
Oh.
Melee, we're going in here. In here.
Little one is
shit,
focus,
that
yeah.
Yep, technician. Technician is the focus. We're baiting frontal now. Blazers get out. Blazers get out. We move for the frontal.
Don't run through those orbs, they will stun you.
Alright, so Beak, you're going to pick up that bomb. It's over here.
Stampeding
Alright,
Roar
so
in 8.
little soaks are coming. And the tank soaks, we died. Apologies, I was too busy looking at the bombs.
So
It actually, things don't happen as quickly in this fight as they do in Mugsy. There is quite a bit of time between them. So you can pre-position a lot of the stuff that you're going to be doing.
Bunny, for the healer soak, it's better to stand under the boss feet or just close to the boss. If we have the healer soak circle.
a little bit towards the outside underneath
Yep.
the boss.
Okay, got it.
The blue shit on the ground's from the ad still going up, yeah. The little
It's
blue
from the
circle.
Giga Coils still being active, so that's why
Right, yep.
as soon as that technician dies, Beak's going for that bomb. By the way, when that funnel comes out and those orbs are on the ground, don't run into them. They will stun you and they will get rid of them. Beak needs at least 3 to still be remaining.
Yep. You need to charge the bomb with 3 sparks. So,
And you are...
Mumu, oh, you go.
Sorry.
Oh, you go, Kara.
No, I didn't have much to say, to be honest.
Okay, so Mumu, that trank at the end of the phase is to top us up just a little bit, right? But also to get your next Convoke on cooldown, which is like at 107. You and I, you'll be carrying that with a tide. The very first soaks that they do, the purple soaks that people are doing. So that's the reason your trank is there. Just get on cooldown. Knights, keep your you're meant to be helping that normally, but just keep your doing what you just did then for now. I have a funny feeling that's what we're gonna have to keep doing
5
to survive this
4
phase.
3 2 1
Stampeding roar in 1.
Bloodlust.
Innervate in 8.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, everyone start moving over to the first platforms.
Bait frontal.
We're baiting the frontal now. And Blaze is out.
Get him far.
So boss doesn't need to be on the edge there.
Yeah, I know. I didn't mean to move him there.
Okay, so everyone else can start pre-moving to where we need to go. Beak, you can pick up the bomb.
I did.
Oh, okay.
I'll do it just for the sake of it.
Okay, little soaks are coming out. Get into the little soak you need to be into.
Stampeding roar in 8.
So heals can stack on each other. So
3,
just in there,
2,
the heal stacks, you are
1.
both on each other. Both of them. Otherwise, that will kill us. You need at least 3 people to be in them. You can stack them. They don't do much damage. So that's why I say all the healers stack together with both of them.
Yeah, we had people dead.
Yes.
Yeah, those blazes, by the way, you guys are taking little steps out. You're meant to get right out. Like it's like if it's as Bonnie's asked you earlier in the week was to go have a look at a point of view like video. They're right out, like getting out as far as green and as far as blue. You because the other thing is get them out.
You want under the boss to be completely devoid of any fucking lines.
Correct.
Yes.
You want all the lines to be pointing away from the group. So just take that into account for figuring out which way you are. Yeah.
You pretty much want the boss like where I'm jumping now, so people can stand on the outside.
You can even do it a little bit closer, like even like near skull is perfectly fine.
I mean, the thing is just there are circles going to be spawning afterwards, so you've got to leave room for them.
Yeah. Yeah, and I would say at the very start, use your personals. Hey,
5,
this is
4,
like the biggest amount of
3,
damage in the fight.
2 1
Stampeding roar in 1. Innervate in 8.
Get that up.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, just keep going for now. Yeah, just swipe up. We got too many dead.
I think Steps dying with this ramp one pull doesn't help. Oh well.
Yeah, like I was stacked on everyone else, but apparently the game said fuck you.
Beak, rescue Steps, not me.
Yeah, I suppose you could always grip him after.
I mean,
He's ramping.
I mean, other way around, like Bonnie could always get rescued from grip.
Yeah, but no, the rescue means it doesn't interrupt Steps' ramp. As grip does.
Grip doesn't either anymore either. It doesn't interrupt casts.
Oh,
I've tried to troll people with it and it doesn't work. It's disappointing.
Alright. Cool.
Just grip steps.
Thick
I mean,
priest.
rescue steps. I'll make it out. Decky, can you double freedom me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
What is
right at the start when we're getting out, yeah.
Just asking because it has killed a couple of people that smash. Is that because people are staying in the smash zone, or
people are just not getting out fast enough? I think.
Yeah.
Like Steps there just couldn't get out quite fast enough.
Also,
get
standing in the
Rockrox,
lightning
please.
tether looks the same as the generic damage that the boss is pulsing, so the lightning is probably doing more damage than it looks. The tethers.
no? It was the one shot I'm talking about. At the
Five,
very
I
first
definitely
3
got
seconds.
Three,
ticked down by
two,
Bedman.
In the first 3
One.
seconds.
Stampeding roar in 1. Innervate in 8.
3, 2,
Lust.
1.
Bloodlust.
Sure. Alright. Start making our way over.
Everyone on this technician.
Blaze is in 5. Get ready to just get out. And we're baiting the frontal. Blazes get out. Blazes get out. Nice job. Kiri, can you do the bomb? Alright, everyone can start moving for their little soaks here. Get into position for where your little soak's going to be.
Stampeding roar in 8.
And we survive.
2.
Nice job. And then it's a runaway. We're running away. You'll have a weak aura on your screen. When it says safe, you can stop.
And kill the next
fall off
technician.
on. And now it's
Drag
onto
the
the next
boss.
technician.
We're going to the next ads.
Drag the boss over, and we're baiting again. Oh, sorry, this is small soaks. We're doing small soaks again, so you get straight back into your soaks that you're going to be in.
As soon as these soaks finish, this is going to be the funnel. So in that scenario, Nick, when we do that run away, don't bother staying near the boss. Just run all the way to the next ads.
Yep, I noticed.
Apology.
No, you're good. Yep.
Do the healing soaks always spawn next to the boss, or do they spawn in predetermined spots around the...
They spawn from the boss to the center, roughly.
Okay.
Sai and Mumu, you guys go out with Steps and Bonnie as well at the start. Just for Mumu's healing and Sai's damage, we might be able to push that shield faster and also heal better. Yeah, it might mean we don't die.
That
That
also
is getting
means
really nasty.
you guys still need to get into the same quadrants you're in. So for
They're all in
Mumu,
the-
it's just Mumu, so he'll be just got to get into his quadrant, and then us three are in the same, so it's fine. Let's just try that.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Our damage will also
1.
improve.
Stampeding roar in 1. Innervate in 8.
3, 2, 1.
that was a lot better in terms of damage.
It will be better next time. I screwed up big time.
That's fine.
Get near. Hit the technician. Technician is prior.
Oh,
Everyone
shit.
turn and hit the technician.
Bait frontal.
The boss is too close.
Yep, had a issue.
That's not too bad.
Here, you need to pick up the bomb again.
Yeah. Where? I generally can't see it.
It's just
It's directly under the boss.
Stampeding roar in 8.
Yes, somehow I ripped that time?
3.
Do the tanks even need to taunt the technician? Like, I think melee could probably DPS that cut. He's a pussy.
Probably, yeah. Actually, I'm wondering, Nick, can you take chains for this fight? It actually is quite useful later on, and I'm wondering if those ads are affected by chains.
The big ads?
Yeah, I'm wondering if they
I don't think so. I can check, but I doubt it.
You will need
the
chains
big
for
ad-
later on in the fight. though.
I have chains already.
Yeah, cool.
I just don't think it hits any of those guys. I don't think it does shit to any of them.
Yeah, don't worry about getting the bomb beak before the frontal comes out. You've got time after.
Yeah.
Yeah, despite the boss being close, those baits aren't terrible if it is like right up against a wall like that still.
You got to get the ads off the platform anyway, right? So but the boss can't be right up against the edge like that. But we're learning. Was that better, Moo for you?
Yes.
5, 4,
No worries.
3, 2, 1.
Stampeding roar in 1. Innervate in 8.
Oh, Windows. What?
Bloodlust.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, start making our way over. Kill these technicians and get ready to bait. Blazes are coming in 5. If you get a blaze, get out. Blazes out, blazes out, blazes out. We're baiting the frontal. Nice job. Bomber's down beak, you can pick it up now, and everyone else can start making their way for the little soaks. So you pick up 3, yep, and then walk it onto the platform. Nice job. Get in the soaks you meant to be in.
Stampeding roar in 8.
Nice job.
3,
And then we run away.
1.
Run away, run away, run away. Once you're safe, you can stop unless you have lions following you. And get to the next ads. Everyone switch to the technician now.
This is going to be soaks next.
Soaks into baiting frontal. But get into the same thing, the same soak you're always in.
Stack big
Bait
circles.
frontal.
Voodoo, this is your bomb, and we're baiting frontal. Blazes out. Nice job. Voodoo, your bomb to pick up. Just wipe up, wipe up, wipe up, wipe up. We're falling behind.
Stampeding roar in 8.
3, 2, 1.
Is that UI issues or
I'm not. Remember how I haven't been able to pick them up like the entire patch? I think
Yeah.
it was that. I'm
all good?
sure.
I'll just get
You want?
Get a warrior.
Do you want
elite.
a gate on that first big movement?
I actually think the gate might be better when we go from soaking bombs to baiting beam.
is actually, I was going to say, the gates are probably better at some point for Blast to get this big bomb out. He's got it's either the first one. The first one I think is okay. I think it's the second one Blast does, where everyone is all. I don't know. I think that's around probably a good time.
Sai, can you do that second bomb?
I'll try.
Yeah, it's just because you're the tankier of the people, which is part of the requirements for the bombs.
What do I got to do with it? Because I've done
You just pick up the bomb with an extra action button, run through the 3 orbs or 3 or 4 orbs from the beam that was down, and then deposit it in the deposit it on the platform. The deposit does not require the extra action button to be pressed. You just run into it.
Alright, look at that. And that's Voodoo's one, which is number 2, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
It'll be probably another hunter next week, but
Steps you need to repair.
Get some lock rocks, please.
So it's Sai, B, Kyra, Pumper, and who is the 5th bomb?
Nick. Nick.
Oh yeah.
He just holds it.
Yeah, got it. I might move all those players to
4,
group 1 after.
3, 2, 1.
Stampeding roar in 1. Innervate in 8.
3, 2, 1.
Chief dying didn't help. Hold on.
No, that's right. Just keep going. We need the practice anyway. Alright, hit the technicians.
I'll do second now.
I can do it if you want.
Baiting frontal. Everyone baiting frontal and blazes out. Blazes out. Nice job. Kill the technician. And small soaks. Small soaks, small soaks.
Stampeding roar in 8.
Yeah, at that point, it's just the foils, yeah.
3.
So that technician's probably dying a little slow at the moment. It is primary focus, you're cleaving off everything else from it.
Melee are getting in way too fucking close to the boss. Like, we need to be at the very edge of melee range, and he's like the title we're in because we've got little sparks jumping from side to side between the melee. So if we're right up on his dick, we're just dying. Like, his melee range is big. We've already got range assassinating us from behind.
Yeah, that's what was intending to do.
You don't like it taking it from behind?
I think I've had to use lay on hands every single time by the moment range gets it.
Oh, I just...
How do you do that when they're behind you?
I think that's the whole point of this pull. It's like you blow everything right now.
Have you tried standing closer to the boss? Like, not even joking, you're standing on ranged.
I'm still in melee range. We're getting lightning sparks go from side to side between us. So unless that's a bullshit visual, we're zapping each other by being that shoulder to shoulder.
I haven't really been noticing damage.
I noticed
done
one when I was moving
at all.
across, but I didn't think it was excessive.
I think the videos
Might
I've
just be
seen
because
of
you're in the
people,
middle, I
like
don't know.
hugging his nuts. I don't know if I've seen that.
Yeah, a little bit.
Alright, healers, I've moved group 1 is our top priority, keep alive.
Stampeding roar in 1.
Good luck everybody else.
Innervate in 8.
For the guys that are standing at range, we need to like free spread a little bit too. Alright. Start moving over. Technicians are spawning. Remember, you're cleaving off the technician.
Bait frontal.
And we're baiting frontal. Blazes out. Blazes out. All the way. Nice job. Bombs out, beat. Everyone else can start moving for small bombs. The canister soaks, sorry.
Beautiful.
Nice job. Be in your soaks. Be in your
Stampeding
soaks.
roar in 8.
3, 2.
And run away. Run away now. But just remember, running to the next stats. That's pretty much all we're doing, right? Running to the next stats. Kill his technician. It's going to be small soaks, canister soaks. Free position where you need to go. Bomber's out. Sai, that is you.
Bait frontal.
You won't be able to. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Alright, healers with the big red circles. 2 giant red circles. They've got to be over. Those things have to be collected on top of each other.
Yeah. So that's 100% correct. You just wait for the beam come out to pick it up. You can pick it up early, but it's a little bit of damage to you, I think, when you're holding it.
And to help knights, steps, Mumu, to help knights, we need to get closer to the boss, right? So that thing can't be just wherever you want it to be.
Mumu as well, just because you're standing out, you're still in the same group. So when it rotates one quadrant around, you join that group.
It'd be a lot easier if those ads didn't spread right the fuck out when we're trying to kill them. Is there a way we can mitigate that happening?
Try death gripping them.
Yeah, I
with
will
the
always
healing-
say for melee to just taunt it in to the boss.
You can vortex.
The ogres here
I
for
think
15
usually
mil.
the
not
ogres are
tankable.
sprinting off, the technicians staying on the
Not
platform.
those. The technician. You taunt the technician, and the ogres will die. Don't worry about the ogres. Just pull the technician to the boss. The ogre is like the lowest priority in that phase.
The healer six basically just always going to be on Galley's butt, correct? Because that time I ran to his butt, but then the other circle was out range.
Yeah, that's what I'm calling. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah. So just confirming it's always on his butt.
Yeah, it's got to be. It's got to be close to him because Knights has to be able to heal and damage off him, right? And he does have GG and other things he's got to do. So, but yeah.
Those big lads tore me a piece with that ball.
Yeah, because we're only one person's dispelling the enrage.
Yeah, it needs
Yeah.
to be
Shifty, you're going to have to
Shifty
get
as
the other
well.
one.
Yeah.
Shifty and Pumper are going to have to get them.
Monks can also dispel them with paralysis. That is actually true.
Yeah, I got fucking clapped and insta
Pressure
perk from
points.
100%.
Probably deserved.
Yeah, probably.
Lock rocks, please.
What about rogues having shiv? Ooh, punish.
Thanks, die.
Yes, let's make a utility spell also
Part of
massively
your
depend
rotation.
on damage cooldowns.
Yeah.
Great idea.
Appreciate you doing that, Voodoo.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Stampeding roar in 1.
Oh, if anyone has unbound their pots from their on full macros,
Innervate in 8.
put those back in.
Spread. Range people spread a little bit.
3, 2, 1.
Momo, you need to go in your quadrant. Swipe up. We got a bomb person and a healer dead. You need to go in your quadrant. By standing out there, it's fucking us as well.
But you guys.
I think the
alright.
problem as well is his quadrant isn't coming around till way later.
Yeah, I'm
We haven't
wondering
got there
if
yet.
Correct.
Mumu needs to stand out there instead.
Bait frontal.
No. Mumu's... Oh, hang on. No, Mumu's the
His
second
quadrant's
quadrant.
after yours.
He's
He's
third.
in my
He's-
quadrant, and we
Bonnie,
went around there. yet.
his is the third. It goes counterclockwise.
Oh. My bad.
Yeah, so Chief, maybe if you run out this side and then do it from there.
You need to add another sticky note to your screen with fucking which way the clock goes.
Don't listen to them, Bonnie. Learn something from Genji. Just fucking hold your ground.
Yeah.
What I just posted in Galliwick's thing, I can't live that. Like, when melee are in that tight, the range have fuck all. They just literally cannot cast at all anything except instants. So they will flat out assassinate someone. And it's happening every time.
That I think is because of the problem we're just addressing, because Chief is having to stand out for so long to get to his quadrant. This should mitigate that.
This is me, Zog, Veli, and Fal.
Just bubble.
Yeah, but
Like,
you didn't do it.
If we were all at more range,
You will swap
then
with me.
it would
I'll
be
swap with
easier
you.
to fit within the thing.
We'll swap. Me and you will swap. Fix the problem.
It is also true. The further away from the boss you are, the more your beam does damage to people who are in it. So yeah, you didn't need to all be in melee ideally.
Right.
Oh,
Swap
okay.
with me, Decky. Me and you will swap.
I'll go in a little closer because I was staying out because I just wanted to give you guys some space. But I'll go in a little closer because my beam might have been trucking you guys.
Yes, that's why the beam does so much damage if you're far away. Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bloodlust.
Stampeding roar in 1. Innervate in 8.
3, 2, 1.
Alrighty, start moving over. Focus the technicians, you're cleaving off them. You got blaze lines coming in 5, make sure you get out with them. Blaze lines out. As far as you can go. Nice job. Nice job. Don't be in the beam.
Fuck.
Come on, get knights up. Bomb is on the ground, Beak. Nice job. Nice work. Small soaks here. Get into your small soaks.
Stampeding roar in 8.
3, 2, 1.
And running away. You're running to green, the next one.
Can we attack now?
Get rid of the enrages. You got small soaks coming now. You leave the bomb on the ground. Small soaks, small soaks.
8 frontal.
Right. And out.
And these
Nice job. Just there. Yep, you got him. Now walk onto the platform. Nice job.
Tank bombs?
Great job.
Tank bombs?
Nick's dead.
I'm dead.
Alright, wipe up.
That was pretty good though. We got past second one.
Stampeding roar in 8.
I feel like I was killing Decky less, and I feel like Moo got more ramp time, which really
Bonnie,
helped.
do you want to stay in now? Do you think you're getting value out of it, or are you just dying from being too far?
I'm probably greeting it a little bit. I'm standing like max range.
Yeah, whatever you are, the more damage your beam will do to you.
Yeah.
I can like cuddle you a little bit more, like with bubbles and stuff, like of just me leaving atonement on you.
I survived like the first 2, and I thought to myself, hey, I can survive this. And ever since then, I've died.
Unfortunately, Steps, once you've got your full ramp out, you just need to be pumping. So it's because then you won't be able to babysit with the individual shields.
Yeah, that's true. I was thinking I could use a trinket or something, because it's still I don't know where I'm using that.
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna try one more. But if not, I'll stand it.
I don't think Steps. I don't think a trinket use on Bonnie is a good idea when our tanks are struggling at this stage to stay alive, and Bonnie's just greeting.
Yeah, fair. It's like we're still covering them with externals. We haven't gotten to like past there.
That's fine. The tanks are just sussing it, but I'm just watching.
I can
I'm watching them getting annihilated.
I can
Yeah, same.
see Nick needing a trinket on that second. On that
Blaskend
first.
or Nick, when we go over to that second group of ads, can we just insta send it, or do we need to wait for you guys to get there? Or
I'm pretty much over there anyway.
okay, so we can just run
People
out
have
and
been
go
sending
straight
it
to the ads.
anyway, so yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you kind of need to send it on the technician, unfortunately, in order to kill him in time. Okay, let's go.
Technician's gonna wreck your asshole. The big boys certainly will. I can tell you that.
Technician hasn't felt too bad. The big boys I wouldn't
I've been
touch.
taunting it every single time. There's a
3,
response.
2.
Yeah, I know, and I've been fucking trying to
Stampeding
taunt
roar
it back,
in one.
cunt.
As soon as it spawns.
Yeah.
It's
Innervate
like on
in
Aston
eight.
when I taunt it, like every single time.
Hey, it was on me a couple.
3,
I was told to send my send.
1.
You're not the only one taunting it, so.
Nice job. Great work. Start moving over. Technicians prio, blazes in fire, 10.
Bait frontal.
Get the blaze lines out and we're baiting the frontal. Nice job.
It's bigger than it looks. The frontal. Luggers.
Not be in it. Alright, small soaks now. You can pre be where small soaks need to be.
Keep big up,
Nice
keep
job.
big up. He dies, we die.
Stampeding roar in 8.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, running away, running to the next set of ads. And nuke that technician. Small soaks are coming out. Start pre-positioning. Technician's dead. Just leave the bomb on the ground for now.
Move. Who's healer?
Bait frontal.
Which lazy healer was that?
Alright, so I picked that up and we're baiting frontal now. Blaze is out. Nice job.
Cool.
Nice job.
Good job, Nick.
Awesome job. Alright, we're going to get another set of small soaks here. Pre-position back into your small soaks. Get the blast up.
Blast up.
Stampeding roar in 8.
3.
And we're running again. We're running to the next set of ads here.
This one, the soaks will drop down and we ignore them for the moment. We wait until the frontal is baited, then we come into them. And healers join the soaks this time.
Everyone be ready to bait. Be ready to bait. Baiting, baiting, baiting.
Bait frontal.
Blazes out. And frontal baits.
Blazers can get into their soaks afterwards.
I think that's a good spot for a gate.
Yeah, I would
From where?
potentially... I would gate from here to sort of middle of the soaks. So as soon as the frontal comes out, you insta-gate and get into your soaks.
Yeah.
Do we need to have the boss so close to the edge?
That's
We're
what I
gonna
was
keep
actually
him
just about to say.
about-
I was gonna move him,
We're
but
gonna
that's
keep
the
him about where this line is, yeah?
yeah,
Yep,
that was the idea. We just kind of, first time
In
we got there,
videos that
didn't
I've
feel for it.
seen, the boss is about here on purple. So you've got a lot
Yep.
of space in between you and the lightning.
Yep.
And then it's a bit easier.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
The boss does never. The boss never crosses over this pipe.
Yeah.
All good though. That was pretty clean until that point.
And just to help understand, I know people calling for gateway. We've got, I think there's Cosmo's Windrush. We'll all be standing in, but a gateway is helpful if people are at the back and want to move into the middle.
Let's just try it again. I mean, we've seen it once, right? And I'm calling for a gate. So let's try it again. If we
I think a big
have the same
thing-
issue.
A big.
Do we
thing
need gate
you
anywhere
don't-
else?
Not necessarily.
So
what I will
why don't we
say,
just gate?
yes, what I will say is, You don't need to bait the frontal with you standing on the edge. You just need to be baiting in that direction. You can be in melee range, ready to run through the boss as well.
Yep. Don't know which healer it is, and I don't care. I just want you to move in with the big red circles. And if you two see big red circles, all 4 of us need to be standing in it. Like, it's got to be up near the boss, okay? That can't be lazy.
That is a one-shot mechanic if no one's in it.
Yes. It's a raid wipe if you don't do it, alright?
Yeah, this first phase might seem hectic, but this is the hardest phase. We just need to get it down and get it good.
Let's go.
Nope.
Just when Blaster's ready.
Definitely not ready. I gotta change some shit because I am getting fucked.
Oh, they're time to put a fucking rune tap back on, baby.
Yep. And Voracious and Umbilicus.
So,
I'm surprised you didn't have Umbilicus on, dude. That'd be nuts. Coming straight out of on pole using, I'm assuming using fucking.
Dude, the tank explosion does fucking nothing. The bomb soaks hurt. The ego check is 100 to 0 me through DRs. It stacks.
So, Knights,
There goes your Vigo.
your GG at the start is working pretty good, isn't it? Like.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm not doing the other one. Whatever it's
No,
called.
that's fine. That's fine. No, I'm all good with that. I'll move it. It's I think it's much more
If
value
you
at the
swap
start.
them around, it works out because GG comes back up when I need to Celestial. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I need you. I need your celestial for later. Yeah,
5,
it's cool.
4,
I'll fix it. I'll fix the
3,
note. Just keep doing what you're
2,
doing. I think it works
1.
well.
Bloodlust.
Stampeding roar in 1. Innervate in 8.
3, 2, 1.
Nice job. Technicians.
Fate frontal.
Blaze lines get out. After this frontal, you can start moving to where you need to go for small soaks.
Healer's stack.
Stampeding roar in 8.
Nice
3,
job. And run
2,
away.
1.
Next set of ads. Get rid of the enrages. It's going to be small soaks first.
Healer's stack.
Fate frontal.
And we're baiting frontal after. Blaze lines out as far as you can go. Nice job. It's going to be another set of small soaks.
Healer's stack.
Stampeding roar in 8.
Yeah, it's much better. Really good.
3, 2,
And we're running.
1.
Running to the next set. Get blast up.
Don't pull the boss too fast. Too far.
He-res
Yeah,
plus.
that's
Yeah. Cool. Healers, these soaks, we're going in to our ones on the fast movement.
Boss positioning is really good here. This is good. This is what we want. We're going to be baiting the frontal soon. Pumper, you can probably pick up the bomb now if you want. While Aces get out. Baiting frontal. Don't move yet. Don't move yet. Don't move. Oh, nice.
So you can see how tight that is.
Okay, that's tight.
Some guilds have indeed baited the frontal sideways on purpose in that set to make it easier. That's a potential thing.
You
we
mean
can do
like
as well.
from here to that way, or?
Yes.
Okay.
So from like we're on purple, we bait it back the way we came, and then we get into the soaks because of how quick it is.
Yeah,
Just
that
means
way
Trump has
everyone's
to go on a
close-ish
bit
to
of a
theirs.
run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a tenner now, and
Alright.
then we'll come back. So if you're unsure on anything, go watch some videos, please.
Are the orbs which come out of the frontal always close to Gallywix, or do they sort of spread out evenly
Close to
along
the end
the
of
beam?
it, I think.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, gotcha. So it's got to be into the outer edge somewhere.
Somewhere.
Oh, Steps. Maybe it was just messaged me or something, and it might be true. You know, for Paints Up, is it calling on the damage event? In other words, you're having to hit it like when it's still counting down as the tank's running away, right?
Yeah, I messaged you that on the first pull that the timers are out of sync. They're calling it as the damage event goes off, not beforehand.
That's fine. That's all I can line it up to. So yeah, it's for the Paints Up and the Ironbark, just send it. Like
Yeah.
you've got basically the countdown to 0 is the last moment you can get it on.
Okay, got it.
Well, I've been sending it on 1, because Blast takes the damage on 0.
Yes.
Like after that first pull, I paints up to him at 10%. That's when I messaged you, and I'm like, these are a little bit off.
Yeah, because I can't assign it.
Yeah, which is fine. And
Yeah.
it was pretty easy to adapt once we knew. Like when we're putting an external on someone dead, we know that need to send it a bit early.
Yeah.
So-
So cool.
When you assign stuff, Valiant, you can only like tie it to the mechanic. So when like Big Wigs calls it,
No, I can put it earlier, but how it works is off like spell or a cast or spell or a remove, doing stuff like that. I can put it earlier. I can actually put a couple seconds earlier, but it's better if it's tied to the event that you're trying to cover, because it'll trigger off that Big Wigs event.
Yeah.
I will say as well, what the defensive is actually for is not actually the tank hit, but the bombs immediately after. So technically, that time was correct. You want to press it on 0 because
Yeah, tank hit does fucking nothing. The bomb ticks with 4 stacks with what's hurting. But I am questioning something else in this fight for tanks. Are you sure we're meant to be taking not taunt swapping constantly throughout the fight, because the damage from fucking ego check is insane.
from
And
the
it's
POVs I've seen, it appears to be the way they're doing it. I have heard you can do additional taunts, but I'm not sure the timings on them, to be honest. The only
after every
POVs
ego
I've
check when you swap,
seen,
because
yeah, I suppose so.
dude, the first one's just about wiping me out on its own, even through major CDs, and then I'm eating 2 more sets of them in that section.
I
That
think
is
we need to
virtually
find
impossible for me to survive.
some kills with our tank comp.
It's
think
what
our
is it?
tank
A
comp is weird enough.
22-second debuff
It's-
on it?
22, 23, yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
Because
you
I'm
can
not a
probably
prop warrior.
do
I do
additional
not have the
ones.
physical mitigation to deal with that. I'm getting deleted.
I've got a POV of a Blood DK doing it, but he was also getting kind of fucked. But
Kind of is an
if
understatement.
you have other timings to taunt, you can certainly try it out. Because there's no reason not to, right? Like the only thing, as long as you each take a different frontal ability, then it should be fine. Let me just hold on. I've got this.
Because yeah, my ego check damage is over a quarter of the damage taken, and I do not take an ego check until after a minute into the fight.
Entropy has a log of a mythic galley kill with BDK VDH.
That video I just posted is a blood DK. It's from Nick's perspective, so it is different. I wonder what he. Hold on. I feel like. Let me just rewatch it again.
See, I have legit every defensive talent that I can take, and still exploding.
Let me just fast forward until he takes the boss.
I linked their Entropy's ego check on that fight into.
There is a...
It looks like they're doing 3 to the blood DK, 1 to the VDH, 2 to the blood DK, 1 to the VDH, 4, then the gap, then 2 to the BDK, 1 VDH, 2 BDK, 1 VDH, gap, and the last one on the BDK.
I'm just looking at this video. This guy got 5 stacks. How the fuck did he survive 5 stacks of?
Better.
Other tank was a prop pally and gave him spell warding.
What the fuck? This guy got 8 stacks of it. How the as a what the?
Very better.
Oh, did he? Oh, it's okay. He got spell wardening for the bombs, but wait, that's not even his bombs. What the fuck is going on in this video?
Blask and Pyra, just to help you guys maybe figure it out a little bit. There's the not all the time is a clear to read, but you can see there's a double around the 3-minute mark, back to back of ego checks. The bomb blast is obviously 41, 139, 236. That's the you guys are going up with your big explosion, right? And then soaking your bombs after. But there's the ego checks. You can see where they're kind of sitting 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then but you can see around the 3-minute mark there's a double as well, back to back. But I don't know if that's helpful or not.
Getting to that yet. We're just talking. I think mainly between 130 and 230 is the ones that we're having issues with, from my understanding.
Yeah, that's right. 2 minutes 10 roughly. Everyone's pushing the third technician.
Christ, how many cooldowns does this cunt have?
He's taking 7 stacks. I feel like he would just die, but he's not. Why is he not?
Well, I mean, it doesn't seem like 7 stacks is necessary, regardless.
Yeah, and it's not for sure. He got dilated for that one, okay. Then... in more ways than one.
It's just going to turn out he's taking 10 stacks to try and pass better.
Yeah, probably, honestly.
Dude, watching.
Yeah, 10 stacks, that means it's 3 lots, or most of 3 lots, because each one of them is 4 hits.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, yeah, the log I linked, the guy's going up to 12 stacks when he takes the 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because you're not 680 item level. I don't know though.
To be fair, he's also front-loading his stacks at the start, and he's being a lot more cautious later in the fight, which seems like a better approach, because, I mean, if you're going to wipe the tank problems, you might as well wipe early, you know? So maybe there's an element of that in it, where he deliberately makes life awkward for himself at the start so he can take it easier later.
Who is the other tank in this video? It's a prop rally, of course. Doesn't help us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Massive DRs for days.
That's why I linked the log with our tank com.
Who was tanking first in that one, Decky?
Blood.
Yeah, so that's the same as us.
No.
Wait, can't even.
Actually.
Let me click it. Discord is just freaking out for me.
No, sorry, the VDH is tanking first, I think.
They do it the other way. Why would they purposely make it harder later? I guess they just deal with it later with a grip. Because the whole reason you'd prefer adventure
What
steam
element
haze
is
is
the
don't need to
harder
get
later?
grip. Well, the idea is the last bomb that gets deposited has no platform, so you have to jump off and glide.
Oh, yeah, okay, I'm with you.
And then get back on the platform. A Blood DK has a rough time doing that, whereas a Vengeance Demon Hunter just presses Vengeful Retreat.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you basically
but-
need to...
Can we not do an alter time one?
Given everyone's saying you must have
Oh,
a
that's
prop
the-
pally, and if you don't have a prop pally, you must have a prop warrior. I suspect most of the people who are saying use the VDH like this aren't doing it with anything
another Blood
except a
DK.
prop pally or a.
I suppose we can swap. And then
Let's
it
get
just
going
means...
for now, and I'll try and work something out.
Yeah, it just means that later on in the fight, it will require Biko to rescue you out from... if we do change it. But Biko is also a bomb carrier, which is not ideal anyway. I think I'm probably... honestly, in the future, I'll probably have Sai do the first bomb and not have Beak do a bomb, because Beak's a bit more squishy than Sai.
I can throw a Vivify on you, boss. Will that help?
I'll put a power word shield on you.
I volunteer to not sack him.
I'll wait till everyone.
You're dead if you sack.
I'll
Is
trick
everyone
you.
back? Everyone's
Everyone
I'll put a
is
piece
back,
down.
yeah.
So just to the discussion. Steps has an external trinket. We can assign. He also Steps you double premonition at the start, I assume.
Yeah, that's correct. So yeah, double premonition. So then I'm just sitting on Solace.
Yeah, his Solace is a huge shield. There to use as well. When do you need to use it by? The Solace.
Just the next ramp.
But before the next ramp.
Yeah.
Okay, so he can use the Solace anywhere up to about. He's got a ramp, so about 155. In that picture, Blask, that I showed you. He can. I don't know who's got what those ego checks, but he's got a trinket and he can put a Solace out up to about 155.
If he does it immediately after Nick runs out of his bomb, it'll be on blast from when he's tanking the boss again. But obviously the ego damage check stacks up from there, so it'll only be a front-loaded one.
Yeah, the dot itself hurts, but is manageable because it's over time. The blood DK. The initial ego check damage is tearing me a new asshole.
So where do you want me to premonition? Like 46.
Nowhere for
10?
now. I've got to work it out because there's going to be way too many ego checks for me to rely on an external.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, if you identify the gap, and as long as it's before 155, you've got a guaranteed premonition shield, and then you've also got a trink for available as use. So I think it's a 2-minute.
The trinket's 130.
130.
Trinket's 130. Solace is like depending on my CDs. It's just the third in rotation.
You can also have a life cocoon before 150 as well. So there's that availability as well, and that's all for externals.
That dude's using combustible bomb suit too.
That does not surprise me.
Anyway, before 150 is basically you have a whole bunch of options to you from premonition or a cocoon, and trinket is whenever, and then next use is minute 30 later. But yeah, have a sus. It might let you to rotate you, save your cooldowns. Food's down, by the way. Sorry, I don't think I
Alright,
pinged
let's
it.
Oh yeah.
let's go.
Well, it's gone now.
Did anyone miss? I'll drop one.
Nah, everyone's good.
Okay.
Alright, let's go. Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stampeding roar in 1.
Fuck me.
Innervate in 8.
Oh, just
3,
2 seconds now.
2, 1.
Get Zed up. Start making your way over.
Fuck, why did I do that?
Bait frontal.
Baiting frontal and blaze lines out. Smash up. Start moving for small soaks.
Stampeding roar in 8.
And get ready to run. We're running, running. Gonna be small soaks.
Bait frontal.
Fuck.
Didn't
Was
leap
that
far
me?
enough. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's weird. I thought that I still got away.
Yeah, just the angle of it. You went to the inside rather than the
Oh,
outside.
okay. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucked up. I hit Val Devastation right as I got marked with it, so I couldn't move for like a second. And I'm like, oh, fuck me.
Oh yeah, there was.
Forgot bomb was about to come out.
My mouse has disappeared. I can't click the ready check. My mouse has disappeared. What the? Okay, I just now have to reload. 1 moment.
Sagas repair.
Got too much cum in your mouse.
Yeah. It exists, but it's just like fucking invisible. Okay, I'm gonna have to just reload the whole fucking game.
Yeah, they really is shredding the durability though. This is fucked. There's 200 gold to pull and I'm a cloth, so I
Right,
think
just jump off the edge. It's like 1%.
There's no cost difference between armor types.
they removed that? Dang.
There is if you're a blood
removed that,
DK.
like, many
Oh,
years ago.
That's not armor type, that's class type.
Highway plate. That's an armor type.
Yeah, but not all plate wears.
Made equal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
blood
gonna
DK has to skip out on a lot of repairs because of a weird interaction with Purg.
He just has to get analyzed by fucking Gallywix as a cost. Okay, now I'm back. I'm good.
Oh,
5,
Cosmo,
4,
I'm sure you worked it
3,
out. Our wind
2,
rushes are going to be down
1.
before.
Stampeding roar in 1.
5 seconds before the actual timer goes 0.
Innervate in 8.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, start moving over. You got Blaze coming in 5.
Bait frontal.
Blaze is out. And everyone else baiting frontal. Everyone jump off.
I'll do that bomb.
Jump off. I know how
Maybe
deep, yes.
people were dying to silly stuff.
Oh, frontal.
Yeah, I died to the jump and I was completely out. I just reviewed the replay.
Yeah, it seems both that jump and that frontal are bigger than they seem. Classic Blizzard stuff.
In case
Yeah,
anyone's
like
wondering.
base to base wasn't even touching.
Oh no, I was very in that frontal.
No,
Most
if
usually-
you jump out while it's casting, apparently it still hits you. Like if you roll out, jump out while it's starting, then it still hits you.
Because of the
Maybe?
little
Yeah.
textual position.
Yeah,
of
because
being
that's how I
behind
died
it.
earlier. I was like,
Yeah.
Right.
over
Okay.
there.
No, small brain right here, baby. Seen
That's
it.
maybe. It looks
Didn't
like
connect the dot.
looks like
Dog.
Galley's taking off on my shot.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blood.
Stampeding roar in 1. Innervate in 8.
3, 2, 1.
Start making your way over. Technician is prio.
Bait frontal.
Blaze is out, and we're baiting the frontal. Small soaks. Small soaks.
Stampeding roar in 8.
Get ready to run.
3, 2, 1.
Small soaks.
Bait frontal.
And we're baiting frontal. Baiting frontal, and Blaze is out. Nice job. Next set of small soaks. You can pre-position for these.
Stampeding roar in 8.
And we're
3,
running.
2, 1.
On this next frontal, we're going to bait a little bit towards the right hand side near the boss. Face.
Ignore the small soaks here. Ignore the small soaks and bait the frontal.
Bait frontal.
You tall boss, dude.
I'm
Can I
dead.
get in small soaks?
Never mind.
What knocked
I
us
died to the
out?
bomb. Even though it was on you.
That timing is nuts.
it's the
Yeah, I think
Rumbo
we're just
combo.
too close to the platform with the boss. We need to be a bit back, like towards this direction to allow Blast enough room to get out of it.
I get why people would shoot Galley off like slightly in that direction, because if you put Galley in the middle of the group where we're soaking and shoot him off so the group 1 still has room to stand in their thing, that would be like the ideal.
The only issue with that is it would spawn the orbs in the lightning, and
Yeah.
I can't pick them up.
It
Yeah.
depends
think-
on it depends on the
You've
angle.
got to spawn it back the other way. Like going back this way, Pump has to run from there to there. That's not far. Like, he can do that easily.
You could move him into so you're still shooting it directly at the edge, but we're just stepping back. That's probably marginally better, at least for group 4
Yeah.
particularly.
So if say the boss is on purple, like actually I'll just put the boss on purple in general. Just I think it's a good marker to use. You just put the boss on purple. We can be bait towards the edge or even to the side, doesn't matter, but you're in melee for the bait, and then you can instantly run through to the soaks and it'll be right there.
Just making sure you're expecting me to soak the little circle before I dunk the bomb, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
And you should, as that soak goes off, Hypno should be putting a Tiger Thrust on you to help you out.
Was that before the little soaks or after?
Just after the little soaks,
5,
yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Bloodlust.
Innervate in A.
3, 2, 1.
Moving over. Adds.
Bait frontal.
We're baiting the frontal here. Lasers out. Nice job. Get ready for little soaks.
Stampeding roar in A.
3,
Nice job. And we
2,
run.
1.
Kill the technician. And get ready for little soaks.
Bait frontal.
Bait frontal. Lasers out. Nice job. Get ready for little soaks again.
Stampeding roar in A.
3,
And we're
2,
running.
1.
So we're going on to purple here.
Rages.
Last up. Pull a little bit back still, yeah.
Should be going here.
Run should be on like the outside edge here.
Get close to the
After
boss.
this bait. Nice job with blazers. As soon as frontal comes out, we move. People moving early.
Beautiful.
Still work.
Nice job. Nice work. Nice work.
Now, we're going to kill Dime, so triangle add here. Or one of them should be triangle. Point one out, Block. Just pick one.
Any of the technicians and run away with it. And then small soaks.
Stampeding roar in A.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, so this is where we would run back towards the skull marker here.
Boom. What can actually kill us there? Ah,
Why
so
did
someone with the bomb died.
Me, I died.
Yeah. That'll
And
do.
I got and I got cut off by the fire.
That looks
Let
like hella
me-
good time to use a gateway.
Yeah, that's a good gateway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shifty, can you go into Bigwig's
I
corner?
got it. I got it.
You got it?
I did it. Yeah.
Cool.
No one
I'll do
fucking
this
go
one.
into big wigs. I swear to God. No more weak.
Looking at you, Belly.
What's that mid width?
Wait, what was the big wigs again? Is that the one that shows my damage?
That's
What do I need
you.
to
That
change to
should
Big Wig?
auto mark them now, those two technicians. So we don't want to kill Moon, we just only want to kill Triangle. But that was really good. People were moving a little early for that funnel, but like if you're on the side where actually you got baited, that's perfectly fine. You want to be as close to the boss as possible. The baiting on the side, that's fine. You don't want to bait it back through the soaks, that will kill you. But good.
Bear with me for a second.
Yeah, let's get done so we can rip a fuck Walmart and mean it.
So slide 8 is that overlap with the 5 ads. So you drag one out.
And apart from that, everyone else just does their soak and then runs away from the boss.
Alright, so I'm just putting the gateway reminder in on that one, Sai. So just it'll call gateway for everyone, but it's a more reminder that that's the one we're going to try and gateway. So, Sai, you'll have a gateway set up towards Skull.
We're basically coming back towards X, yeah.
He can do that now, can't he? Like, there's no reason to come
put
down
one
early.
from like there to there now, I'm assuming.
He can't be mine, so don't go too close.
Yeah. Remember, I guess, yeah, just do it as far as you can. There's also Shifty's going to roar. So you can roar, like a roar and gate. But anyone misses the gate or for whatever reason, they've got the roar.
Right, do we need a ready check? Yeah.
Shifty roaring? Yeah, it is. Hey, you guys, Druids, you guys are doing good with the roars. I know there's a shit ton of them, but you can see why, right?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stampeding roar in 1.
Be very careful on the early pulls here.
Innervate in 8.
3, 2, 1.
I was like first one linked.
Survive.
Jesus. Technicians, ads, and everyone should be baiting front of here. Blaze lines in 5 and get out with them.
Frontal.
Blaze lines out. And frontal, dodge frontal.
Yeah, big, you know.
The bomb's far big.
He's got it.
Nice job. Get ready for small soaks.
Stampeding roar in 8.
Nice job.
3, 2, 1.
And we're running. Alright, this is small soaks first. Small soaks first. Nice job. Get into your small soaks.
Bait frontal.
Baiting frontal, and blazes get out. Blazes out, blazes out. Nice job. Get ready for small soaks again.
Stampeding roar in 8.
3,
And get ready to run.
2, 1.
Alright, we're baiting back towards Diamond here.
Get in tight to the boss, but
Everyone be on the outside of the room. Outside of the room. Lasers out. And frontal out. Nice shot. Get into your soaks.
That's so tight, hey.
I think the
That positioning
Like-
would work though.
The pattern of those circles kind of fucked us a little
I
bit there.
guess we've got to stay out for those circles, then come in immediately after them.
I mean, technically, you could have run behind the boss and then run back in front of him again, but it would have been tight.
It would have been, yeah. It's like very tight. So I guess we. Yeah, so tank mechanic happens, we bait swirls, we bait beam, we go to soaks. And we ideally bait the bombs a little bit out of melee. Just after Hypno, so as soon as those soaks pop, basically, yeah. So yeah, pretty much the thing that killed us was the soaks, so basically just them.
What's the frontal called?
Giga Blast.
I wonder if Blast needs movement there to get out faster.
No, I'm basically already on the edge by the time the bomb goes off.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just
Let's
that,
go.
yeah, just getting that moving down for everyone else. We have done it before, so we can definitely do it again. It is just tight.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bloodlust.
Stampeding roar in 1. Innervate in 8.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, that's.
Bait frontal.
Baiting frontal and blaze lines out. Got small soaks coming now. Just gonna keep playing it for now. Small soaks.
Stampeding roar in 8.
3, 2.
How do you get ionization as a debuff?
It
People-
is the magnetic field. It says
Magnetic
excites
field?
magnetic field, ionizing players, inflicting.
It is the interrupt from the
Please
ad
do.
going off.
Oh.
It is a
People getting-
dispellable debuff.
Is it? Yeah, but is it interruptible?
Yes.
Or the
I believe
first one's only interruptible?
It definitely is. No, they all are.
Because that's stunning people, I'm sure.
It slows you.
The stun
Slows
is
you by
someone walking
40%.
into an orb.
Yes,
Oh,
the
yeah.
stun is the orb's been picked
The
up by
stun
a
is the orb.
non-bomb person.
Yeah, ionization slow by 40%.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not too impactful. The stun is just people being either in the beam and getting stunned after, somehow surviving it, or getting hit by an orb. Although I got stunned that pool and I have no idea how, because I wasn't nowhere near the beam or the orb.
It slows
I
pretty
feel like
bad.
I got
Stops
stunned
you
at
from
some point
getting out
earlier
of
as
stuff.
well, like just by nothing.
5,
We got
4,
heaps of interrupters,
3,
right?
2,
Yeah.
1.
Stampeding roar in 1.
I was in that shit.
Innervate in 8.
Okay. Here we go.
2, 1.
Ads.
Bait frontal.
Blazes out and baiting the frontal. Nice job. Small soaks are coming.
Stampeding Roar in 8th.
3,
And running away.
2, 1.
Next set of ads. You got small soaks coming now. Small soaks, small soaks.
Bait frontal.
Baiting frontal after and blaze lines out. Nice job.
Oh, fuck the bomb. Oh, found it.
Keep group 1 guys
Nice
alive.
job. You got small soaks coming.
Stampeding Roar in 8th.
Nice job. And then run away.
2, 1.
When this next tank mechanic comes out, bait the little swirlies near the edge and then walk in towards the boss for the last blade.
Blaze lines coming out.
Bait near the edge for the swirlies.
Bait frontal.
Yeah, there is something wrong in our plan.
I mean, that weren't positioning.
DSD,
bomb's
you're
all
dead
there.
tanked.
Yeah, that's not so good.
My ego check tick from the dot was 11.5 mil with the tank bomb.
Wipe up. Wipe up.
I think that's actually...
Demonic Gateway in 8th. Stampeding Roar in
Well, I'm
8th.
taking 4 ego checks in a row.
Yeah.
So there is something wrong in the plan.
What I was about to say is because all those little bombs that were left over by the soaks, they're the tank bomb, right?
Yeah.
The big red bombs? Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that one there, from memory, when I was watching echoes and all that, I think that's where at purple. I think that the tank is going green and just getting the fuck away. But this is where you'll need your external. But I reckon probably a trinket would be good there as well. For the whatchamacallits. Before happening before. Yeah, egos.
Fallon, just a question. I've not researched this actually yet. Can a paladin take those bombs like a DPS paladin and survive? Because I know the dot still applies to them even through bubble. But
It's
I don't know how
not
long
the
the dot is.
bombs that's the issue.
Yeah, it's ego check.
I am
Ego check
taking
fucking
the tank
wrecks us.
hit 4 times in a row. It has a stacking debuff. Something is wrong with the plan. I should not be taking 4.
So let me think. That is Nick. How many stacks do you have after you do your bombs?
How many stacks of ego check?
Yeah.
12, I think.
And when does it drop off?
After like 20 seconds, I think.
20
Oh, you mean like in relation to when I pick up the bombs?
No, like just in general, when does it drop off after you've stopped tanking him?
22 seconds. According to the adventure guide.
So you could be able to taunt back and take 2 ego checks before that next bomb by Blask then. As soon as it falls off.
Because, yeah, like the first 3 he takes, and I'm taking 4. Which is, it seems off.
Yeah,
Those
so
4
if we
do not drop
try,
back between. Whereas
if we
he...
try... Yeah, if we try Nick just taunt back after your stacks drop, you take 2 ego checks, so that's 6 stacks, and then Blask taunts.
Takes 1 and then the bomb, yeah, and then the blast, yeah.
Well, it would be 2, but yeah.
Be two in the blast.
Yeah, which is fine because then Nick should have enough time to reset for his ego checks. Let's just try that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because yeah, there's no way that ego check should
This
be
is
kicking me for,
between here and over there, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, so
Cool,
as soon as your ego check drops off after you come back in from those bombs.
Okay, Roger.
So yeah, that was a 12 million tick. Which is
59.
insanity.
Even if you just take 1 or 2, that's all he needs.
If you can take 2, that'd be more than enough.
Yeah.
That'd halve my damage taken. Every
As long as
like
the
20 seconds or something like that tick.
he manages
4,
to drop it, which you should be able to drop it
2,
before then.
1. Bloodlust.
Stampeding roar in 1. Innervate in 8.
3, 2, 1.
Start making your way over to the ads.
Bait frontal.
Blazes out, and we're baiting the frontal. Nice shot. Get knights up. Small soaks.
Stampeding roar in 8.
3,
And we're moving.
2, 1.
Small soaks.
Bait
We're baiting frontal and blaze lines out after. Baiting frontal, blaze lines out.
I take down.
Well, now we can't test it. Wipe up.
Wipe up, wipe up, wipe up.
Yeah, but from what I saw, your ego check basically was already off by the time you would have gotten back in.
Yeah.
So after,
Yeah,
so
it was over.
So wait until your bomb debuff drops off, then you taunt back, so you don't just instantly die from another.
Oh, the bomb
if he
debuffs don't do
takes-
shit compared to the ego check.
Alright, okay.
Ego check's like all of our damage, basically.
Yep. Yeah, if you can take the second or the third ego check there, it is absolutely would be fine. I just can't tick for 70% of my health every few seconds. Particularly with a bomb explosion and then bomb soaks, while not being able to melee. It is just not possible.
Yeah. And just obviously tonight is a bit of a trial, so just do think through some opportunities to use Steps as trinket. Otherwise Steps will probably take the switch as trinket, right? If we can't find good uses.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bloodlust.
Stampeding roar in 1. Innervate in 8.
3, 2, 1.
Get over to the ads.
Bait frontal.
Baiting frontal, and blazes out. Small soaks.
Stampeding roar in 8th.
And we're running.
2, 1.
It's gonna be small soaks.
Raise spells.
Bait frontal.
Painting frontal and blazes out. Nice job.
Bombers, yes.
Small soaks again.
So you talk now.
Stampeding roar in 8th.
And we're running.
3, 2, 1.
I take back now.
We're going to be baiting frontal here. Everyone should be on the outside of the room. Blaze lines out, bait frontal, and then move straight in for our small soaks.
God, why do you go so far?
Hypno's dead. Someone needs to try this last one.
Bullshit, man.
Nice job.
Recovery.
Alright. 5 set of ads. Flask, you are taking the moon one away.
Yep, because there is a moon.
There is in there somewhere.
Well, I got a triangle.
It's okay, just okay, just kill the moon. Kill the moon.
Stampeding roar in
Kill
8th.
moon, do our small soaks.
Demonic gateway in 8th.
I guess someone wasn't in one.
That works fine for tanks.
Auto locking cuff bomb.
Beautiful. Yeah, so the
fuck
auto
is that?
locking cuff bomb just means someone died from who was carrying a bomb. But the main reason we died is that they died because we had a soak with less than 3 people in it.
Also, there was a healer in the third group. You should be in 1 or 2.
In which part, Bonnie?
We own 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, we're spread across all of them in that.
Yeah.
In the
There's a healer on each.
in the rapid soak
raid,
we are, yeah.
Yeah, raid plan's got it that they'll be in 1 or 2, but I guess that's just yeah.
That's just a copy from someone else's raid plan that I left in probably.
Yeah, I'm in 4, Moon's 3, Steps is 2, Knights is 1 because it's nice and meleeed.
It doesn't actually matter.
No.
I just spread them out more because it's easier to say to healers, hey, your groups are different, than it is to say, hey, a bunch of DPS, your groups are also different because we're managing them all, you know?
Yeah, it's easy for us.
Just keep the DPS and tanks the same and then change to healers, that's all.
Also, one of those soaks during tank circle, the tank circle keeps being over the soaks, killing some people. It's like the one
Bunch of
where
people need
we're over
to
here and
repair.
runs out there.
It's the next one.
Keep overlapping the circle.
Yeah, I think just a quick question, and just this is around the interrupt stuff. We are getting more and more into spells coming out. Is it the interrupt, or we just
You can't interrupt that one.
Okay, got it.
You can't interrupt the whatever you called before, the intox.
Ionization.
Ionization, yeah. The other one is getting interrupted, but that one.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, I was just going to ask if it's worth splitting the melee up, but if it's not interruptible, so be it.
There's also more of them because there's 2 technicians in that last area there. But that should be the last point in the fight where you get them, so...
Let's go.
That's fun. Some poor dude had it with the frontal.
5, 4,
don't know who it was.
2, 1. Bloodlust.
Stampeding roar in 1. Innervate in 8.
3, 2, 1.
Nice job. Make your way over to the ads.
Bait frontal.
Baiting frontal, and then blazes out. Blazes out. Nice job. Small soaks. Get knights up. Nice work, Big.
Stampeding roar in 8.
And we're running.
3, 2, 1.
It's going to be small soaks.
Bait frontal.
Stampeding roar in 8.
3, 2, 1.
This is the rough set.
Bait frontal.
Blazes out. Baiting frontal. Nice job.
Ooh. I feel like we had it then. I guess
We
someone wasn't
did.
good.
No, that looked like a person dying. Special
Let me
person.
have a look. TikTok canisters.
If anyone's out,
Someone. No, we should have had enough in the last one. We had me, Pumper, and myself.
I was in number 4.
I might
Yeah.
have been outside, but I feel like I was in it. It was close.
Didn't Sai have a bomb? It looks like he died to canisters and then we blew up.
Maybe he was low on health? Let me have a look. Hold on.
That's right.
Visually, it looked like the explosion came from the back.
TikTok canisters. Yeah. Hard to say, I guess.
Yeah,
That
we
is
were
a
so
good
close
point.
to the hard part. That's fucking. I feel like good job, lads.
It is,
Guys,
honestly.
repair.
That is like the hardest part of the fight, just doing that soak. Literally. And then everything else is easier from that point on.
When you, what is it, phase 2 with the lasers, when everything's cut off, that looks pretty fucking wild.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blood.
Stampeding roar in 1. Innervate in 8.
3, 2, 1.
You
get me up.
Yeah, Cure up. Go over to the ads.
Bait frontal.
Baiting frontal and blazes out. Nice job.
I'll do the second one.
Small six.
Stampeding roar in 8.
3,
And running.
2, 1.
Small soaks. This is small soaks into baiting frontal.
Bait frontal.
Ooh. That was a lack of soaking. I don't know which soak that was. It's very hard to tell, to be honest. I feel like me, Umber, and someone else is in the last one.
I was in the last one and I leapt out after it went off, but maybe it was too early.
Possible.
The first one also goes off last. So
Yeah, that's what I think as well.
Yeah, so you gotta stay in it for longer if you're in the melee one, isn't it?
Yep.
It could also be maybe healer one. I don't know. I wasn't on that side, but I saw some bodies separated. It was up there.
All the healers were together.
No. I don't know then. Honestly, it's just one of those things you gotta keep pulling your boss.
I think we're doing well, to be honest. Boss isn't like it's not super fucking hard, but it is not super
Yeah,
easy
I know what
either.
you mean, Hypno.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stampeding roar in 1. Innerbait in 8.
3, 2, 1.
Get set up.
Bait frontal.
Baiting frontal. Blazes out. Gotta go further than that if you've got the frontal. Small soaks.
Stampeding roar in 8.
3, 2,
And we're running.
1.
Wrap up.
Yeah. Those close blazers are cucking people.
Yeah, you need to run far with blazes.
That was me. I was graded. My bad.
Additionally, I think
It's not just you, man. There was 4 people I could see. 4 people I could name.
3 people just then on that run. Yes, we are running. Do not pre-run because you have a big-ass healing absorb on you. I think 3 people just ticked down because they had a healing absorb on them and they ran early. I feel like that was the case. I didn't see exactly, but you got to stay for a second, let the healers top you, and then go for suppression. The suppression doesn't actually cast immediately after either. It's like actually like Mississippi 1, Mississippi 2, Mississippi 3 suppression cast.
I think we're pretty good. We got healing cooldowns on all of those.
Yeah, I mean, people were just running away from you, is what I mean, like early.
Yeah, I'm
So
glad
they
they
weren't,
won't
like,
be running away early there because I'm not going to have an Azor by then.
Make it AIDS for everyone else running after you when you're already fucking way ahead.
Exactly.
That's how Warcraft, please.
Oh, my little DK got little legs. He can't walk
Yes.
across the map.
Yeah, tiny legs.
Oh, womp womp.
Really, they're not all 6'8", my man.
I use my face to move.
That's like 1 step for you.
Fine, you good?
Yeah, I'm just checking something. Kara, what's the cooldown on your mass barrier?
For 3 minutes, give or take 30 seconds.
Oh. Like, alright.
It's
I'm
pretty dog
good.
shit, honestly.
Yeah, it's
I generally just use it when I feel like it's good.
We've got it. I've got
pretty dog shit.
I've got
4,
mass barrier signed
3,
for the wombo
2,
combo. I'll see if I was
1.
get
Blood.
Stampeding Roar in 1.
245 is wombo combo. I'll see if I could get a use at the start here. You know what I mean?
Innervate in 8.
I should be able to. Let me just send it now.
3,
Yeah, give it a go.
2, 1.
Because I will get, if I use it right at the start, I will absolutely have
Yeah,
it.
yeah, as in like very, very start of this.
I can even do it pretty cool and it'll work.
Nice job. Get near the ads.
Fate frontal.
Oh.
Blazes out. Blazes out. All the way out. Way better. And move for frontal. Nice job. Small soaks.
Stampeding Roar in 8.
3, 2, 1.
And we're moving.
Looks a lot better on the move.
Gonna be small soaks into baiting frontal.
Fate frontal.
Baiting frontal. Blazes out. Blazes out. All the way. All the way. All the way. Nice job. Great work. Small soaks.
Yeah, let's careful of the blue orbs near us.
Stampeding Roar in
Do
8.
not free run. Just stand here for a second. Stand here for a
3,
second.
2, 1.
And run now. Alright. This is the bait frontal into small soaks. So bait frontal first. Make sure your blaze lines are out.
Fate frontal.
Blaze lines get out. And it's small soak. Get set up.
It works.
Sorry, that was my fault. Get set up. Alright, drag one of them away. Ideally, try moon. Yep, nice. Okay, we're killing triangle, nuke triangle, and everyone into their
backup check on
soaks.
moon.
Stampeding
Gonna
Roar
have
in
near
8.
range.
Demonic Gateway in 8.
3, 2, 1.
And we take gate. Nick picks up the bomb.
No, it's my bomb, my bomb.
Ah, sorry.
I pick up this bomb.
Don't kill, don't kill.
Fate frontal.
We can kill now. I need
Small
me,
soaks.
please. And
Small soaks. Small soaks.
Coon, Kara.
Ooh, what would die to?
Someone must have died with the bomb.
Oh.
No, that was just the soak. That was just the soak.
People missing.
We don't have enough people in it?
Yep.
Do I need to be in that soak, or can I do bomb shit?
You can do bomb shit. There's enough backups that you should
Okay.
be able to do bomb shit. There's like
'Cause I-
4 people assigned to every soak.
Okay, cool. Because I wasn't
and
in
we only
mine. I just wasn't
need
sure.
3. Yeah.
Yeah, 330.
Well,
Pump is
not-
right. 330 is the minimum. 340 is safer, but like as long as you keep the
Stampeding Roar in 1.
Oh,
you're
that's not
chilling.
Innervate in 8.
Sorry,
Yes,
Zol.
we were slightly fast on the kill. I guess we just have to game it a little bit.
Hypno's
fast,
trolling us.
in terms of how quickly you pull it into the group.
That was cool.
But otherwise, that was really, really good. If we did those casters, I would have done my last bomb, and then we were chilling. And then Nick, of course, after you do your bombs there, you pick up your bomb off the floor. You get your energy at the edge there, where it was.
I had already been doing that. I was picking up the
Perfect.
energy as we died.
Perfect. And then you just hold it. That's phase 1.
How many of the little spark things do I need? Just 3, right?
3. Yeah, and then that frontal specifically gives you 6, 3 for me and 3 for you.
Okay.
Yeah, as Pump has already said, next week we look for a kill. It'll be, slightly easier. Vantis up. Gear's not a problem anymore. A couple of people still missing a few upgrades, but that's okay. It's a really, really good night all in all. 60% pull on our first night. I take that as a win. Great job on Muggsy.
And Nick, just in general, that video I posted of that blood decay, that is tanking from your perspective.
I watched like half of it already, so
yeah.
I'll watch it again before next week.
Sure. And then, of course, around the 7-minute mark, that's where you will start doing your bomb mechanic.
Okay.
It'll basically be you run out towards the far edge where we started. There's one more control to break. There won't be a platform. You jump off with your glide. It deposits you, vengeful retreat back onto the platform. And then book it towards the rest of us, because it'll be lying on the floor.
Good night, lads.
Good night, boys. Good work.
Night. Good job.
You lads.
Hey, so
Look through the rest of that raid plan.